guys, how's it going? Welcome to Football Fandom UK. Hopefully, you guys have had a fantastic weekend, and we are here today for the live match watch along for the FA Cup game, Brighton v Manchester United. So, hopefully, you guys will join me and drop your short thoughts in on this game. As I can see, some of you guys have already been quick to drop your score predictions in, which is awesome. So, like I say, guys, hope you've had a good weekend, and let me know your thoughts on this one as the game has just kicked off and we've got an early throw in for Manchester United. So let's quickly go to the chat and say hi to you guys. Just bear with me a second, guys. I'm just going to share with you on the screen the team news. There we go. So you guys can see how the teams are lining up. Obviously, Brighton there going with a 4-5-1 formation and United doing the same. So both clubs feeling that they only need one striker up front in this one, but I expect we're going to see a lot of wing play assisting the strikers. So, yeah. And so let's quickly go to the chat. Michael Harris, how's it going, Michael? Welcome to the show, mate. Michael's saying, hi, guys, mate. How's your day been? I've been okay, mate, apart from the fact that I've pulled me back a little bit through working yesterday, but it's just one of them things. But yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. I hope you're doing well, and great to have you with us. Welcome to the show, mate. Always a pleasure to see you, and I can see you've got your score prediction in nice and early, Michael, so we can quickly go to that. Michael's saying Brighton 2-2 with Man United, and expecting Brighton to win 5-4 on penalties. Also, Michael's given this game quite a bit of thought, so thanks for that, Michael, and terrific win for your team yesterday. Wigan getting 3 massive points in the fight to avoid the drop. So buzzing for yours. Really happy when I saw that result yesterday for you guys that are Wigan fans. So yeah, thank you very much, Michael. And like I say, mate, hope you've had a good weekend, and it's a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Aaron Keane is with us as well. How's it going, Aaron? Aaron is saying hi, mate. Hi, guys. Remember me? 1-1 Brighton win on pens, I think. Yes, I do, Aaron. How's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you with us. Sorry, guys, just break off. United just attacking there. But Brighton managed to regain possession as they come as out from the back now and work down that far side. So, yes, Aaron, I do remember you, mate. How's it going? And hope you've had a good weekend as well, mate. Aaron is saying 1-1 Brighton win on penalties. So you guys thinking this is going to be an evenly matched game, and expecting the game to be decided on penalties. So, yep. Thanks for that, Aaron, and pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. As I say, hope you've had a good weekend, mate, and thank you very much for getting your early score prediction in. And Aaron saying hi to Michael. Absolutely class. Thank you very much, mate. And Michael is saying hi. Right, hang on a minute. Sorry, guys. It seems to have repeated itself here in the chat. So, yeah. Apologies there. So thanks for that, Aaron and Michael. Nat is saying hi, everyone. How's it going, Nat? Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us as well. Hope you're doing okay, mate. As I said before, hope you guys have had a top weekend, and pleasure to have you with us, Nat. As hopefully you'll also drop in a score prediction, and all loving the positivity between you guys. Absolutely class. Thank you very much for you guys all welcoming each other to the show. Absolutely top class fan den community. You guys contribute massively to the show, so thank you very much for that. And Stevie's saying hi, guys, and all. Nice one, Stevie. How's it going, mate? Pleasure to have you with us as always, and hopefully Stevie will drop us a score prediction in as well. But I recommend no 0-0 score prediction, Stevie. So the ball is back with De Gea at the minute, as United will build from the back. So we'll go to the game in a second. Aaron's saying prediction. Yep, we want a prediction off you guys. Don't forget, it's a cup game, so you can give me a prediction based on your heart and your head. So what your football knowledge tells you, and also one that you can have as a biased prediction as well if you want, guys. So that's something, as you guys know, that come that are regular members of the Fandom community, you know, we try to have a little bit of a different twist on the score predictions when it's cup game. So Brighton racing forward now down that far side as they come towards the edge of the United box, and a strong challenge from United just on the edge of the box there, and the referee has blown for a foul, so we're going to have an early free kick for Brighton here, right on the edge of the box on that far side. 5 minutes in, guys. So yeah, Aaron has already given us. Aaron gave us the score prediction of 1-1. So thanks for that, mate. And Aaron, I think they're trying to encourage some of you guys to give predictions as well. And I'm gonna presume you guys want a prediction off me. So let me have a think. After United's performance the other day in the Europa League, would expect a reaction in this game, but with the way Brighton have been playing recently, they've been absolutely unbelievable, haven't they? So I'm going to go for, I'm going to be brave, guys. I'm going to go for 3-2 Brighton. So we'll see who's going to come out, who's going to get the predictions right. I'm going to be brave and go for 3-2 Brighton win. So thanks for that, Aaron. And Aaron also saying hi to Stevie. Nice one, Aaron. Absolutely. Massively appreciate that, mate. Always appreciate you guys saying hello to Stevie, with Stevie doing the concentrating on keeping the chat clean. So massive respect for you guys as the free kick is taken and just gone wide of this near side post. McAllister taking it, and United players there congratulating each other. I don't know if De Gea actually got a touch on that. Yes, he did. Actually, at full speed, it didn't look like it. Just looked like it gone wide of the post. But De Gea actually got a hand to that to knock it past this near side post. So that will be a corner for Brighton on this near side. So I'll come back to the chat in a moment, guys. Let's just see what happens with this corner. Brighton now take the corner towards the near post, and United managed to defend it and knock it out to this near side for a throw-in. So just waiting for Brighton to take this throw-in. It's about 8 yards from the corner flag, I would say. And so Brighton take it short, and United knock it out for another throw-in. So let's quickly go back to the chat. Nat is saying, hi, Aaron, hope you're well. Nice one, Nat. Absolutely awesome from you guys. Always making the effort to welcome each other and say hi. Absolutely awesome. And Michael is saying, hi, all. Thank you, Michael. And thank you, Nat. Absolutely top class from you guys. And also Aaron as well, saying hi to Michael. So thank you very much for that, guys. And Nat saying, hi, guys. How's it going, mate? A pleasure to have you with us, mate, as always. Always appreciate you guys that are regulars to the Fandom community coming, getting involved as United take the throw in now and work the ball up towards the halfway line now. United coming down this near side towards the edge of the box, and Brighton managed to get ahead on that and clear it away from their own goal, but United picking up the pieces just inside the Brighton half of the field as they knock it back to De Gea. De Gea now with a long ball down the field up towards the Brighton box, but it goes straight to the Brighton goalkeeper, who gathers it quite easily, and he gets Brighton on the move again down that far side as they quickly pass the ball forward, but lose it quickly to United. So thanks for that, Nat. And yes, hope you're good, mate. Michael saying hi. Aaron, awesome. Absolutely. Look at this. Absolutely top class from you guys, all making the effort to welcome each other and say hi. So thank you very much. Always appreciate that positivity, guys. Thank you. So Brighton now with the possession deep inside their own half of the field. They're just passing it about a bit at the moment, slowly. And hopefully the game will get going in as we watch this first half. Let's hope that it's a really end-to-end game. It started off quite well, but a little bit sloppy with the possession from both teams. So Nat is saying 2-1 Brighton. Okay, mate, cool. So we're all thinking, I think we're all thinking that Brighton are going to have a real go at United in this one. So thank you very much for that, Nat. As Brighton managed to chip the ball into the box there, but United clear it and work the ball out to this near side as they kick it against one of the Brighton players, takes a deflection, and that will be a throw into United close to the corner flag on this near side. So thanks for that, Nat. Yep, good shout, that, mate. I said, what I said, 3-2 Brighton. So yeah, Aaron is saying, ooh, no one thinks Man United will win. I know, mate. I know. I think we're all aware of how badly United have been playing. Just recently, they've dropped their. They've not been as consistent as they've shown, and we know that they can be. When a team's prepared to match them, that's when they don't step up, or they haven't been stepping up at stages. We saw them get hammered by Liverpool. We saw them put in a pitiful performance against Seville the other day. So I think that's why we're all thinking that Brighton are going to have a right go at United today. So Brighton with that ball on the far side as they come backwards, but challenge from United sees the ball go out for a throw-in. So throwing to Brighton midway inside the United half as they take it quickly and lose the possession. Now United work the ball back towards the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper chips it out to this near side. And both Brighton and United go in for the ball there, but the ball goes out for a throw-in. So yeah, Aaron, good observation, mate. Good observation. Michael is saying, everyone hit that like button. Nice one, Michael. Absolutely class from you, mate. Thank you very much for that. Yes, guys, it would be appreciated if you could hit that like button there. Let's see if we can get into double figures for likes on this one. That would be awesome. So thank you very much for that, Michael. Appreciate remembering that. I don't always remember it early on in the stream. Just try to get in my rhythm with the game and obviously replying to your comments as well. So Brighton just had a shot, but it was well wide of that far side post. So United will relieve the pressure on the back now, as De Gea will have a free kick for United. So thanks for that, Michael. Absolutely top class from you, mate. Thank you. Aaron Keane is saying, yep, already have. Nice one, mate. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. So a ball kicked long by De Gea up into the centre circle and eventually goes straight to a Brighton player who kicks it back to the goalkeeper. So Brighton with the opportunity to brill from the back. This ball is just going from end to end at the minute. Not much goal mouth action as both teams have been kicking it long. But now Brighton do try and play the ball forward down this near side as they just come forward into the Man United half of the field and now playing the ball down the middle, but blocked off by Bruno in the centre of the park there. But Brighton managed to keep the possession as they're pushed back into their own half. But they'll be content with that as long as they keep the possession as they now play the ball down the middle and challenge from United and claims for a foul. There was nothing in that, if you ask me. I don't really think that was much of a foul if it is given, but looks like the referee has decided it's a foul, but minimal contact really there. As well, it's not that it were minimal contact, but nothing untoward, if you get my meaning. So United now win the ball back as they play the ball out to that far side and come forward now down that far side with Ericsson on the ball as he cuts it back in. No, sorry, it's not Ericsson. Ericsson's playing in the centre. Oh, Brighton. Sorry, United with a shot there and a good save from the Brighton goalkeeper. But that's got the fans in the stadium making some noise as United managed to keep possession and just passing it about on the halfway line as they work the ball out to this near side and Rashford in possession as he tries to play a ball through in behind. And the United keeper United player there unable to get on the end of that as it goes straight to the Brighton goalkeeper. So, yeah, nice one. Thank you very much for that, Michael. Really appreciate you reminding everybody about the like, and nice one, Aaron. Thanks, mate. Stevie's saying, "Will my head with my head 2-2 will go to Pens. Heart 2-1 Brighton." So yeah, we're all thinking that Brighton are going to do a job on United today, aren't we? That's quite interesting. Go back 10 years and we would have never, mind you, I don't know. United have been in turmoil since the Glazers have been in charge, haven't they, really? Brighton now, we're working the ball into the box, but I was they managed to get a shot off, but it was a bit wild, and it's gone miles wide of the far side post. So not really making the best of that opportunity, but you've got to be in it to win it, as Brighton did get the ball into the box. But like I say, a bit of a rush shot there from the Brighton player, and he's kicked it well wide. So thanks for that, Stevie. Yeah, that's a good shout, mate. Stevie's saying, as we say, Stevie giving us 2-2 draw. So we've had a few of you guys thinking it's going to be a 2-2 draw. So thanks for that, Stevie. Nice one, mate. Michael, United get into the box here. Sorry, I'll come back to comments in a sec, guys. As Bruno trying to get it to one of his teammates, but running into traffic with Brighton defending well, and now Brighton have won it back as the ball eventually goes out on that far side, and that will be a throw-in to United about 7 or 8 yards from the corner flag. Michael is saying, well, my other prediction is what I want to happen, but I think United will show a bit more class and United will win 2-0. Okay, thanks for that, Michael. So interesting to see that so Michael wanting United to win 2-0. So thanks for that, Michael. I think I like the way you put that. You want that. So yeah, I think we'll be. I'll be surprised if both teams don't score in this game. But yeah, that's a good shout, mate. Other than the fact I expect that Brighton will at least grab one goal. They've been scoring so consistently this season, haven't they, guys? Brighton now with the ball and deep inside their own half as they start to come forward slowly towards the centre circle. So thanks for that, Michael. Aaron is saying Bolton had a great game yesterday. Yes, they did, mate. Absolutely. Scrappy game. I managed to catch part of the game, the last half an hour of it, when I came in from work. But yeah, very impressive. I come in just as Bolton scored the goal, so I was quite impressed with that. I come in just at the right time to see the goal go in. But yes, really good performance from Bolton. Scrappy game, but they've managed to get the 3 points, and that's what matters at this stage of the season. So Bolton really making a push for the playoffs, but it's still tight in League One for those last two playoff spots. So still work for Bolton to do in the last two games. But yeah, thanks for that, Aaron. And as I said before, some other fantastic results yesterday. One of them being Wigan getting a good win to keep their fight alive for survival. So thanks, as I say, mate. Thanks for that, Aaron. Stevie's saying, yeah, defo, Aaron, another good win. Thanks for that, Stevie. Yep. Great to see you guys acknowledging other football results other than your own club. So absolutely shows that you guys are top class footy fans. Aaron is saying, yep, need wins 5-0. Yep, need wins 5-0, get promotion. Sorry, Aaron, I'm not understanding that 5-0. 5-0? Is that meant to be so? Yep, need wins, so get promotion. I think that's what you meant to say, wasn't it, mate? So get promotion. I'm going to Bolton Accrington game. Yeah, Accrington next game for Bolton, big game that, as Bolton will be definitely pushing for the 3 points out of that, and I'm sure Accrington will want to give a good account of themselves after we knocked them out of the Pizza Cup. But yeah, be a tricky game that, because it's a derby in it. But yeah, hope you have a good day at the game, mate. I would love to go to that game myself, but I think I won't be able to. I'm sure. I think my missus might be working that night, to be honest. So that will definitely hinder that. But yeah, I hope you have a good, enjoy the game, mate, and hopefully we do get the 3 points. So thanks for that, Aaron. Aaron also saying semis of the Papa Johns. Yeah, yeah, they'll be wanting some payback for that, I imagine. But with the way Bolton are playing at the minute, hopefully we'll be too strong for them. We've been playing really well, and hopefully that continues. But we have made some mistakes in games which I wish we hadn't have made mistakes, because we could be up there in the automatic playoff positions. Sorry, the automatic promotion positions if we hadn't made as many mistakes. So, but yeah, Aaron, hopefully we will be too strong for Accrington when they play us in midweek. Come on, load up. So Brighton with the possession at the minute, just deep inside their own half, or should I say midway inside their own half, as they try to come forward now, but pressed by Man United. But Brighton worked the ball out to that far side, just in front of the dugout, and now cut the ball back inside, but a challenge there by United, and it results in a foul on Bruno. So referee gives a foul there to United. So yeah, thanks for that, Aaron. And yeah, like you say, we had a positive result against Accrington in the cup. So let's hope that continues in the league, mate. Stevie's saying you won the Papa John's Trophy, didn't you? Fantastic game. The final was. Yes, it was. Absolutely, we absolutely battered Plymouth, and I was buzzing to see us batter Plymouth, because their fans, no disrespect, that's Plymouth is a great club. But some of their fans can be very disrespectful sometimes to other fans, and that kind of irritates me. I don't mind banter and rivalry and stuff, but my experience of talking to a lot of Plymouth fans, they can be really nasty with some of the stuff that they say. I'm not classing all Plymouth fans, but a good percentage of Plymouth fans that I've come, like I said, just unnecessary hate towards other clubs, excessively. If you get my meaning. Don't get me wrong, like I say, no problem with banter at all. All fans enjoy banter, but there's a difference between banter and hate, isn't there? And like I say, in my experience of talking to a lot of Plymouth fans, they do seem to take that banter to a whole different level of, in my opinion, anyway. That it's borderline hate rather than actual banter. So I enjoyed that victory immensely. So thanks for that, Stevie. Aaron is saying, yep, look at my PFP amazing game. PFP? What's PFP, Aaron? Sorry, mate, you've lost me with that one. I'm not following what you mean. So we've got a stoppage at the minute, guys. Bruno Fernandes receiving treatment. So we'll have the game back underway in a moment or two, as the medical staff just seeing to him there in the centre of the pitch. So yes, sorry, Aaron, I'm not understanding what you mean by PFP. So if you could just explain, and then obviously if you use that terminology, hopefully in the future I'll remember. So apologies that I'm not understanding that, mate. But I'm sure you can understand. A lot of people do come on the chat, sometimes put in abbreviations, so it's hard to recognize every abbreviation. But PFP. Is that personal Facebook profile or something? Is that what it means? Personal Facebook profile? Maybe. I'm guessing. But yeah, if it's not that, Aaron, let me know. But thank you very much for that. Like I said, great game from Bolton in that cup final. So we're back underway now as Rashford on the ball on this near side, and Brighton challenging for it as the ball. No, it's not. It's Rashford on the deck at the moment with a knock. So who's the player out on this near side? Another player there in Rashford's position. Right, so Rashford's just took an elbow to the ribs there, or just below the rib cage, and I think it's winded him a bit. But he's back on his feet now, so that's good. We don't want to see any players picking up any serious injuries. So Brighton now build again from the back as they work the ball out to that far side with a long cross-field pass, and now come into the United half of the field, but forced to pass backwards to come forward under pressure from United, and Ericsson challenging for that ball in the middle of the park, and now we've got a Brighton player down on the pitch, but he quickly gets back to his feet as Brighton work the ball down this near side. Joey is with us. How's it going, Joey? Joey saying, hi, guys. How's things, mate? I'm okay, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Always great to see you, mate, and hope you've had a good weekend. Apologies I didn't get on yesterday, guys, but I was working late, and I had a few other things to get on with yesterday as well. But as you guys know that are regular members of the Fanden community, I try and get on as many days as possible. It's just some days I do have to take a day off to get some work commitments and personal stuff done. So yeah, a pleasure to have you with us, Joey. How's you, mate? As I say, hope you've had a good weekend, and let us know if you've got a score prediction, mate. Always great to see you in the chat, Joey. So thanks for that, mate. And yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. So yeah, absolutely great to see Joey and Aaron, and quickly welcoming Joey. So nice one, Aaron. Absolutely top class from you guys as always, and Joey returning that hello as well. Absolutely awesome. Thank you, guys. Love. I know I'm always banging on about it, but as you know, guys, want to build something really unique here with a Fanden project, and you guys contribute to the channel massively and what we're trying to achieve with the positivity you show, and the fact that you guys are respectful enough to always make the effort to welcome each other to the chat when you join. So thank you very much for that, guys. And Evan Ruddock is with us. How's it going, Evan? Great to have you with us, mate. Evan saying hi. How's it going, mate? Always great to see you as well, Evan. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. And hope you've also had a good weekend. Let us know if you've got a score prediction, mate. Aaron is saying, please, PFP is profile pic. Right. Sorry, mate. I understand what you mean. I can't see your profile pic from here, mate. It's only about that big. So apologies, I didn't understand, but nice one, Aaron. Thank you very much for taking the time to explain what you mean. Appreciated, mate. So Brighton with a long ball down this near side as Brighton managed to come towards the byline and kicked it into the box, but it took a deflection off United, and we've got a corner now for Brighton on this near side. So keep your comments coming, guys. As you know, keep coming back to the chat as and when I can. So we've got a corner for Brighton now as they take it, and it comes in deep as Brighton player manages to rise the highest to get to it, but unable to direct it as it deflects out away from goal, out to the edge of the box. And now Brighton work it out to that far side as they cross the ball in, and it's cleared by United up towards the halfway line and goes out on that far side for a throw-in right in front of the dugouts. So that will be a throw-in, I think, to Brighton. I think it was United that got the last touch, unless it took a slight deflection on its way out of the box. So Brighton, yes, with the throw-in as they now work the ball forward from the halfway line and chip the ball out to this near side right towards the edge of the pitch. And now United, Brighton just knocking it about in front of United's box. And United keeping their tight formation there as Brighton now chip the ball forward, get in behind, and a cross comes in, and United intercept it and manage to work the ball out of the box now as they work the way up towards the halfway line. And Bruno on the ball as a challenge comes in from Brighton, and referee blows for a foul. But Bruno looking a very frustrated figure there. I think he wanted to get going while they caught Brighton on the back foot. So nice one, Aaron. As I really appreciate you explaining that, mate. Apologies, I didn't understand. Joey saying hi, Evan. Nice one, Joey. And also Aaron as well. You guys are absolutely class. Thank you. Nice one, guys. And Evan also returning that courtesy, saying, hi, guys. I hope your weekend went well. Nice one, Evan. I hope your weekend went well as well, mate. So absolutely loving that positivity between you guys. As the goalkeeper now with the ball at the back for Brighton, as they now build from the back and work the ball out to that far side. As they come forward now towards the halfway line, they've managed to get the ball forward now as they come towards the edge of the United box, and a strong challenge comes in, but Brighton managed to get a shot off there as that ball was challenged. The United player didn't manage to get control of it. It just knocked it away from the Brighton player as he was approaching the box. And as he challenged for it, it went straight into the path of another Brighton player who got the shot off, but just wide of this near side post. But Brighton definitely wanting to try and turn the screw on United at every opportunity. It was Wan-Bissaka there with the challenge, and credit to him, because a lot of the other United defenders there, I think, were guilty of ball watching. So goal kick for United at the back as De Gea kicks it long up into the Brighton half of the field. And is it Martial? Is Martial on the pitch there as he's pushed over by Pesidro, the Brighton player. So that will be a free kick for United out to this near side. Aaron is saying, can you turn your microphone up? Sorry, mate, is it too low? I can't, well, I've not got the... hang on a minute. I'll tell you what. If it's too low, let me hang on a minute. Let me have a look at the sound. Hang on a minute. Is that better? Can you hear me better now? Let me know if you can hear me better now. If you can't, I'll disconnect the microphone. But let me know if that's better, Aaron. Apologies if you guys struggling to hear me. If it's, like I say, if it's not clear enough, I've ordered a new sound card. That's the problem with the microphone at the minute. I'm having to use it directly into the computer rather than the sound card. The sound card improves the sound quality, but as you guys know, it broke the other week, so I'm having to order another one, which is really frustrating because it's only 6-month-old. But that's things made in China for you these days, isn't it, guys? As Brighton now work the ball forward. But yeah, let me know if that's any better. I've just turned the volume up to max, so hopefully that'll be better. If not, I'll disconnect the mic, guys, so you'll have to let me know. So thanks for that, Aaron. Appreciate you. Let me know if it's a bit too low. Joey saying, Evan, sorry, saying hi, Joey. Nice one, Evan. We're not... Coventry fan 45, welcome to the show, mate. But no need for that. No need for that language at all, mate. We're not into that. We're positive fan community here at Fanden, and if you're gonna use inappropriate comments like that, then you'll leave me no choice but to block your comments. Just no need. You've only just joined the chat, and that's the first word out your mouth. No offense, mate, but that shows complete disrespect to everybody in the chat and me as well. Show that you're a classy football fan and talk some sense, not coming on with inappropriate comments like that. That's really shocking, mate. Really shows, says, really does speak badly of you as a person when that's the first word out your mouth on your first visit to the show for some time. Not seen you on the chat for a while, but I'll ignore it. I'll not make a big deal of it, but please do keep it clean. Coventry fan 45. Michael's saying hi. Oh, sorry, guys. It looks like this stupid thing has gone to the chat at the top again. Sorry, guys. Just lost my place. It's this stupid chat thing. Sometimes it jumps forward. Aaron is saying hi, Coventry fan. Nice one, Aaron. See, you guys showing that you are absolutely top class fans with respect. Aaron saying I'm going. Okay, no worries, mate. No worries. A pleasure to have you involved in the chat today, mate. And hope you enjoy the rest of your day, mate. No worries. Take care, Aaron, and a pleasure to have you come and drop in, mate. Always great to see you. Look after yourself, and hopefully see you on a future show, mate. But yeah, a pleasure to have you with us today. And as I say, mate, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe, and hopefully see you again soon, mate. Evan is saying Brighton 1-0 Man United. So Evan dropping the score prediction in there. Nice one, Evan. Yeah, it could be a tight game. It's looking that way so far. 36 minutes in and still 0-0. So nice one for that, Evan. And Joey's saying that's a good shout, Evan. I will go for 2-1 Brighton. Okay, yeah, we're getting a lot of Brighton win predictions today. I've said 3-2. I expected it to be. So I think I'm the one with a long shot today, unless we get a hat full of goals in the second half. So, yeah, nice one, Joey. Yeah, you could be right with that one. We'll have to see how it goes. Joey is saying it looks like most people want Brighton to win. Yeah, either want Brighton to win or expect Brighton to win. So, yeah, thank you very much for that, Joey. And Joey also saying, I can hear you fine, mate. Okay, I've just, like I said, I just turned it up full whack, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay now. Apologies if there was a sound problem there early on. So nice one, Joey. Thank you very much for letting me know, mate. Really appreciate that. Joey, always quick to respond to questions that I ask about sound and stuff like that. So absolutely, really appreciate that, Joey. As always, mate. Thank you very much for letting me know. Maxime, welcome to the show, mate. Maxime saying, I'm only 13 and you can't swear. No worries, mate. No worries. Like I say, try to keep, as you know, Maxime, we always try to keep the chat clean. But Coventry, I don't know why he come in and said that, because it was the first comment that he's dropped in the chat. And no conversation whatsoever, just bad language, completely unnecessary. But as you guys know that come and get involved in fandom regular, people that come in being disrespectful like that, if they do it more than once, I'll just block their comments to keep the chat clean. So yeah, I'm sure Stevie was quick to remove that, and it's just me. It still shows up. Stevie does remove comments, but still shows up in my feed. So sometimes I'm not always quick to react to it. So apologies for that, Maxine, and please do try to keep. I'm not having a go. Obviously, I appreciate you saying that, Maxine, but do keep your edge to yourself. I don't want you guys to be. I always like to try and keep you guys safe that are younger football fans. Don't want you attracting the wrong attention from the wrong kind of people. I'm very much aware that some of the fandom community are younger fans, but like I say, if you're under 16, guys, keep your age to yourself for your own safety. Would hate it if you guys got approached by inappropriate people. But thank you very much for that, Maxine. I totally appreciate your understanding with the bad language and keeping it to an absolute minimum. So yeah, I agree, mate. Joey's saying, "Hi, Maxime. Who do you want to win?" Nice one, Joey. Yep, that's a good shout from Joey there, asking Maxime who we want to win, and Maxime saying Brighton because I support Liverpool. Okay, mate. Yep, obviously, right. Uh, Liverpool fans will probably be loving to watch United get another defeat. So that's totally understandable, Maxime. So thanks for that, mate. And Maxime saying, I think 2-1 Brighton. So yeah, we're getting a lot of 2-1 predictions today. So 40-minute gone, guys. And we've got a corner now for United on this near side. So United with a corner, and it's going to be Ericsson to take it. So corner comes in and it's deep, headed. United have ended up heading their own ball away as Brighton pick it up midway inside their own half and now work the ball forward as they're forced to come back under pressure from United. But Brighton were clearly looking to try and hit United on the counter attack there. But as I say, United defender there got out to this near side to make life difficult for Brighton, trying to hit them on the counter attack. And Brighton, wanting to keep possession, decided to come backwards to keep that possession as they play the ball strong through the middle. And a challenge from United, and it's a free kick inside United's half of the pitch. So thanks for that, Maxime. Yep, 2-1 is a good shout, mate. Like I said, a lot of you guys thinking United will get humbled today. Joey's saying, cool, Maxime. Nice one, Joey. Absolutely class from you, as always, mate. Thank you very much for that. And Evan is saying, good about Maxime. Everyone is saying Brighton will win. Oh, sorry. Good shout, Maxime. Everyone is saying Brighton will win. So, yeah, we are. We're getting a lot of you guys thinking United going to get a massive piece of humble pie this afternoon. As Brighton now with the possession inside their own half of the pitch, just knocking it about as they chip the ball forward down that far side. And United managed to just get to it to knock it back to De Gea. And De Gea plays it out quickly, but Brighton trying to get on the end of every opportunity as they chase that ball, but United managed to clear it as it eventually comes right back at them. But now United got the ball down on the floor with Ericsson as he tries to play it forward, but ends up with a challenge coming in from the Brighton player, and Brighton regain possession inside their own half. So yeah, Evan, thanks for that, mate. Yep, that's fair to say. Definitely a lot of you guys thinking Brighton gonna win as they now come forward, but again lose it to United as United now regain possession, but pass it straight back to the Brighton defenders. So Brighton passing it back to the goalkeeper. Evan is saying, hi, Maxime. Nice one, Evan. Absolutely nice. Awesome from you guys. United got in behind now. Shot comes in. Oh, just wide of this near side post from Bruno Fernandes. And that was a good opportunity. Probably one of United's best opportunities of the half so far. We've not had a lot of goal-scoring opportunities in this first half. It's been a bit scrappy, a lot of long balls. Neither team keeping the ball down to keep possession, or should I say play possession-based football. But Brighton now play the ball back to the goalkeeper as the goalkeeper kicks it long, and it's intercepted by United. And now United will build from the halfway line as they lose it again to Brighton. And now Brighton chip the ball long down this near side as the Brighton player there trying to get to it was blocked off by Luke Shaw. And De Gea kicks the ball long out to that far side, just in front of the dugout. So that will be a throw into Brighton. Keep your comments coming, guys, as we're approaching half-time. Great opportunity for me to reply to some of your comments. It's Brighton now. United. Oh, Brighton lost it cheaply, and United regained the possession there with Martial. He managed to get a shot off, but from distance, and it's gone over the bar. So 3 minutes added on time, guys, at the end of this first half. As Brighton win the ball out on that far side and now chip the ball forward out to this near side. As Brighton playing, excuse me, sorry guys. Brighton player managed to get ahead to that, but only enough to keep it in. But United regained the possession and they worked the ball out that far side. And now the referee has blown for a foul. So that will be a free kick. And we're into the added, we're 1 minute into that added on time now, guys. So United again building from the back as they pass the ball back to De Gea, and De Gea with a long ball up towards the halfway line, and Brighton intercept it as they kick it back into the United half. And now Fernando's with a long ball out to this near side. Rashford into the box. Will he get a shot off as he cuts it back now? And a shot comes in from Ericsson, and the goalkeeper manages to block that off with his foot, and it goes out on that far side for a throw-in. Oh, sorry guys, I'm yawning my head off here. So we're going to have a throw-in on that far side. Just waiting to see where exactly it went. As United now come forward again. Oh, ball in behind, and Luke Shaw not able to get to that as the ball goes out for a goal kick. Oh, it was a good shot that from United. Oh, Brighton now with the ball. Now they've won the ball back as they come forward. Now with United having limited defenders. As Brighton work the ball out to that far side. Cross comes in, and United managed to get ahead on that. And there goes the halftime whistle, guys. So I'll come to the chat. Keep your comments coming, guys. I'll come to the chat in a second. I'm just going to let you guys know what's going on in the other game that's going on. We have got another game going on. Kicked off exactly the same time as this one, which is in Scotland. So as you know, guys, 0-0 here at half-time. In the Premier League, the earlier kickoffs, which I'm sure most of you guys are aware of. Brighton losing 4-0 to West Ham United. Newcastle with a 6-1 win against Tottenham. That's a big shocker, isn't it? Tottenham, yet again, showing that they don't like winning trophies. Well, I don't think maybe they don't like the Champions League now. But to tell you what, they don't qualify for the Champions League. That would, well, in my opinion, that should encourage Harry Kane to move on. He's been very loyal to Tottenham, but if he wants to win a trophy before he retires, he's got to go to another club, hasn't he? Do you guys agree? He's not going to win anything at Tottenham. Tottenham are the Premier League champions of winning nothing. Um, and I don't mean no disrespect to Tottenham, but they are. They're the, the biggest flops in the Premier League when it comes to winning trophies. They like to get in and amongst it, but they never actually really. You never really think that they're going to actually win anything, do you? So they don't convince us. I think that's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, let me know, guys. Do you think that Harry Kane should leave Tottenham at the end of the season if Tottenham feel that have failed to win a Champions League spot? And the other game, as I say, guys, that kicked off at the same time as this is in Scotland. Big game with Aberdeen taking on Rangers. And that game is also at half time, and it's 0-0 at the moment. So no goals in the game in Scotland. So it looks like we're in for a 0-0 afternoon. Let's hope we're going to get some goals. Also, game today in the Championship, the English Championship. West Brom were playing Sunderland, and that game finished 2-1 to Sunderland. So Sunderland with a fantastic away win, and West Brom have been really disappointing this season, haven't they? They've huffed and they've puffed, but they've not blown any houses down. Just checking what's going on. In the other games, if you guys are interested in Spanish La Liga, Elk lost 2-0 to Valencia earlier. Barcelona won 1-0 against Atletico Madrid. And then the later kickoffs, Mallorca played Getafe. That's at 5:30 kickoff, and Seville playing Villarreal at 8 o'clock. In the German Bundesliga, SC Freiburg won 4-0 against FC Schalke. And Bayer Leverkusen won 1-0, winning 1-0, against RB Leipzig. That game is halftime. Borussia Dortmund play FC Union Berlin at 6:30. And in Italy, Empoli lost to Inter Milan 3-0. Monzo won 3-2 against Fiorentina. Udinese won 3-0 against Cremes. And AC Milan, which is currently just kicked off 20 minutes ago, 0-0 with Lecce. And Juventus play Napoli later on at 7:45. In France, Reims lost 2-0 to Strasbourg. Ajaccio, if that's how you pronounce it, drew 0-0 with Brest. And I like that. I like that name. That's a great club name for a club, isn't it? Brest. Lorient lost 1-0 to Toulouse. Nantes drew 2-2 with Troyes. And Nice lost 2-1 to Clermont. The later kickoff, which is Montpellier 0-0 with Rennes, and Lyon play Marseille at 7:45 tonight. So that brings you guys bang up to date with the games in the UK and around Europe. So let's go back to the chat and see what you guys are saying. Apologies, guys. I just thought I'd bring you guys up to date with what's going on around Europe. So let's catch up with what you guys are saying in the chat now. Guys, if you haven't already, please do hit that thumbs up. Would be appreciated. So yeah, thanks for that, Evan. Let's go and see what the rest of you guys are saying. Joey's saying, I know, Evan, come on, Brighton. Yes, you guys rooting for a Brighton win, so hopefully we'll see some goals in the second half. Evan is saying, hi, Gaz, mate. Hope you had a nice weekend. Yes, I did, mate. I did. Thank you very much for acting. Apart from the fact that I've hurt me back again, but unfortunately, that's just part of getting old. But thank you very much for asking, Evan. Evan Ruddock there with some class positivity. So thank you very much for asking, Evan. And as I say, mate, hope you've had a good weekend as well. Thanks very much for that, mate. Drone X is saying, hi, everyone. How's it going, Drone X? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Let us know if you've got a score prediction. Still plenty of time for you guys, if you haven't already, to drop a score prediction in, with it still being 0-0. But thank you very much, Drone X, and welcome to the show. Nice of you to come in and say hi to everyone. So thank you very much for that, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Evan Ruddock is saying hi, Drone X. Nice one, Evan, and also Joey as well. Nice one, guys. Absolutely class from you guys, as always. Nat is saying hi, Joey. Thanks, Nat. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely. And Joey is saying, hi, Nat, mate. How are you doing? So you guys absolutely make me buzzing to be the host of this show. And the contribution you guys make is never taken for granted. I really do appreciate you guys making the effort to be positive with each other. So nice one, Joey and Evan, as well as Nat. Really, I do appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Evan is saying, if Spurs lose their next game, Harry Kane should leave for Bayern or PSG. Interesting. Okay, so Evan thinking that is that what you mean? You prefer him to leave to go play in Europe rather than play for another Premier League club, or is that what you expect him to do, Evan, because of his loyalty to Tottenham? I'm interested to know that. But yeah, that's a good shout, mate. I agree. You should move on. I'm always a big fan of players that are loyal, but clubs also have to show a bit of loyalty to the player as well. And let's be honest, Harry Kane's been at Tottenham for quite a while now. He's huffed and he's puffed, and so had the club, but they still not managed to get a trophy out over the line. And I think Harry Kane is about to turn 30 next year. I think. So he's got a lot. He's running out of time to win a trophy if he wants to win something before he retires. So yeah, let me know, Evan. Is that what you would want to happen for him to go and play on the continent with a European club, or would you prefer, or is that based on the fact that you just don't want him to play for, or you presume that he won't want to play for a rival Premier League club? Let me know if you can, Evan. But thanks for that, mate. Top comment. And Nat is saying, Gaz, who do you fancy in the playoffs? That's a good question. Well, it's still to be decided, isn't it, yet? Because there's quite a few teams still in the mix yet, and we still got 2 games to go. So it could change. The teams in that top 4 could change again, as they did yesterday. But if it is to stay like that, I think I would. I think I'd quite like. I think it'd be better for Bolton to play Sheffield. If Sheffield end up in the playoffs, I think it'd be better for us to play them in the over the 2 legs. I think that'd be better for us rather than playing them in the final. Because as you guys know, with one game, anything can happen. But if I remember rightly, I'm sure that first in the playoff, not been involved in the playoff for a while, but the playoffs I played in 2 legs, if I remember correctly. Um, if I'm remembering right, is that right? Or am I getting confused with the Scottish League? I might be getting confused with the Scottish League. I'm sure it's 2 legs in it for the playoff semi-finals. So yeah, I would if we're gonna end up having Sheffield Wednesday in the playoffs, I think they're the stronger team. So it's probably better to play them first, get them out of the way, and avoid meeting them in the final. So like I say, because in the final, it's a bit of a lottery, and it is who wants it most. So yeah, let me know, Nat, who would you fancy in the playoffs as well, mate? But thanks for that great question, mate. Nat also saying, I'm going, Joey. Cheers. Okay, mate, no worries. Been a pleasure having you with us, Nat, and enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. Look after yourself, and hopefully see you again soon, mate. Always great to see you in the chat. And like I say, mate, enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's a pleasure. But yeah, Nat, being a Sheffield Wednesday fan, I want to know who you would fancy in the playoffs. For me, with respect to you guys, I think for Bolton, from a Bolton point of view, I think you guys are probably the toughest opposition we could face in the playoffs. So I'd rather play that game first, because, like I say, I think it'd be more difficult to beat you guys in the actual final. So yeah, but thanks for that, Nat. But hopefully you guys managed to get that last automatic promotion playoff. Evan saying, hi, Um, Hi, Nat. Thank you very much, Evan. And Evan also, sorry, Nat also returning that same consideration. So absolutely class from you guys as always. Thanks for that. And Nat saying, who's everyone's team? Um, Great question, Nat. Great question. I think I'm getting to know some most of you guys' team, but still some of you guys. It's not obviously I'm not remembered perfectly yet, just yet. But Evan saying Man City. So yeah, thanks for that, Evan. And Man City doing really well at the minute, aren't they? How do you fancy your chances for the Champions League now you've drawn Real Madrid, Evan? Let me know. I really hope Man City can beat Real Madrid because don't want Real Madrid to get victories against three Premier League clubs. That'll be embarrassing. Uh, Liverpool already uh, lost to Real Madrid and Chelsea as well. So the last thing we want is a third Premier League club losing to Real Madrid. From my point of view, just in my personal preference, um, I don't want to see Real Madrid keep getting the best of Premier League clubs. So yeah, thanks for that, Evan. Like I say, mate, interested to know your thoughts on the Champions League draw. Nat is saying Sheffield Wednesday. Nice one, Nat. Yep, great club, Sheffield as well. And Evan saying, do you think you will be promoted to the Championship? Um, I presume that's a message for Evan, but if you're asking me for Bolton, I would say yes, but maybe not guaranteed this season. But I think it's only a matter of time. If we don't get up this season, I would definitely expect us to get promoted next season because Bolton, since the ownership problems, we've just keep building and building the team better and better. Um, and if we can keep hold of our best players and add to it in the summer, then I think, yes, if we don't go up this summer, this season, then I definitely think we'll be in with a good shout next season. So thanks for that, Evan. Nat is saying, Evan, no, mate, we're not playing well at the minute at all. Yes, but you have been playing well. You have had a spell of playing really well in the season, earlier in the season. So hopefully you guys could get back to that and give a good account of yourself and hopefully try and snatch that last automatic place because I'm sure you guys still in with a shout of getting there. So thanks for that, Nat. At least you're honest, mate. At least you're honest. Respect to you for that. Evan is saying, I'm expecting him to decide his future soon. Yeah, what with regards to Harry Kane, yep, I agree with you, mate. Like I say, I totally, 100% love players that show loyalty because one of my as I've said to you guys before, one of the players I like the most is Steven Gerrard for the amazing loyalty he showed to Liverpool. But let's be honest, Steven Gerrard won trophies at Liverpool. All right, yes, he never managed to quite win the league, but he won. I think he won every other competition with Liverpool that he could. He won the Carling Cup, won the FA Cup, and he won the Champions League. It was just unfortunately the Premier League that eluded him. But Harry Kane, I don't think he's won anything in his time at Tottenham. So like I say, I think he's shown his loyalty to Tottenham, and now Tottenham should show him a bit of loyalty and allow him to leave, in my opinion, to have a better chance of winning something. So thanks for that, Evan. That's a fair comment, mate. Yep, I've got to agree with that. Nat saying I think Kane may end up at United. Yeah, that could be a good shout actually, mate, because obviously money talks, and Man United have certainly got the money to get Harry Kane from Tottenham, haven't they? So, yeah, that's a good shout, mate. We'll have to wait and see. But thank you very much, Nat, for sharing your thoughts on that. Evan is saying maybe Kane will be at PSG for 2 years, then retire. Yeah, let's hope he doesn't do a Gareth Bale. Let's hope he doesn't do that. But thank you very much for that, Evan. It's a good shout. I like to say, if he goes to PSG, he's got to be going there for the fact of how easy it is to win trophies, isn't it? But be a little bit embarrassing for him to be a UK-born player and play so many years in the UK and never win a UK trophy, and then go to France and win the cup and the French league. Nat is saying, yeah, two legs. I thought it was. I just couldn't remember properly because, like I said, just getting confused with the Scottish League. So nice one, Nat. Thank you very much for confirming that. I just, like I say, just so much football, isn't there? It's easy to get confused sometimes. So yeah, nice one, Nat. Nat also saying, I want Derby because they sent us down. Okay, yep, fair enough, mate. Yep, that's fair enough. Nat wanting some payback to try and knock Derby out of the playoffs. That's totally understandable. Evan saying, beat, I really hope we do beat Madrid because we've been playing so well this season. I think we can do it. I hope you do, mate. I'll be so honest. The night you guys play Real Madrid, uh, I've got to be honest. I'm going to be a Man City fan that night. But so you heard it here first. Only on that occasion because I'm desperate to see UK club give Real Madrid a massive, the biggest, fattest, hugest piece of humble pie that can be put on a plate if the plate's big enough to deal with it. So yeah, I definitely want to see you guys dish out a massive, the biggest piece that you can of humble pie to Real Madrid because they're too arrogant and too cocky. And they need bringing down a peg or two, if you ask me, mate. So we're back underway with the second half as United come charging forward there, but unable to get uh, make the best of that opportunity as Brighton back with the possession now. And eventually the ball's gone out on that far side for a throw-in. And Evans saying best beat, sorry. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. I kind of got, yeah, I got that was what you mean. Easy to do, mate. That stupid spell checking, it catches you out sometimes. Don't worry, mate. It does it to me all the time when I go on social media. So, yeah, nice one for correcting that, Evan. But I did get what you mean, mate. But thank you very much for explaining. Appreciate it, mate. Evan saying, oh, thanks, Gaz. Really hope we win the Champions League. Yes, mate. I definitely. I would love to see you guys win the Champions League because it's just another UK club to win it, you know, and it brings more prestige to the Premier League. No disrespect to every other club and you know league in Europe. There's some fantastic clubs across Europe, but as you know, I'm born in the UK, so why would I not want to see UK clubs be you know strong in Europe and give a good account of themselves? And yes. Um, like I say, I would love. Obviously, I'm you know not a big fan of keep seeing Man City win the league season in season out. But that's only because I want a competitive league. It's nothing against Man City. They're a fantastic club with really loyal fan base. It's a working class club, so I like that. But like I say, they're winning the Premier League regular over and over. So it's for me the trophy they need to win has got to be the Champions League. I really want to see you guys get your hands on that trophy because it will add to the banter, won't it? It will add to the banter with United. And if you guys can get your hands on that first European trophy, if you guys can get your hands on that European trophy, it's um, it gives you the opportunity to have some real banter. Done it with United because if I remember rightly, they've only won it twice, haven't they? Did you hear that, Liverpool fans? United have only won the Champions League twice. So well, they have won it. They have won it. So credit to United fans. And if there's any United fans laughing, listening, don't take offence. Don't get the ump about it. You give out the banter. You've got to be able to take it. But yeah, like I say, um, for me, like I say, Man City winning the Champions League will certainly ramp up the intensity with the banter, wouldn't it, guys? As Liverpool have won it 6 times, so miles ahead of everybody else in the UK. United winning it twice, and if City manage to get their hands on it, then it's going to really add pressure to the Glazers, in it. The United fans will be demanding that the Glazers get out faster so that they can try and get back in the mix of the Champions League trophy, you know, the Champions League to try and stop Man City matching their European record. So yeah, I'd love to see your City win it. I've got to be honest, guys. I do want to see City win the Champions League. So no worries, Evan. Thank you very much for that, mate. And Evan also saying we should play AC Milan in the final if we beat Madrid. Yes. Well, like I said, mate, I won't look too far ahead about the final. Concentrate on Real Madrid. They're a difficult side to beat in the Champions League. And as you will see, mate, they like to cheat to get an advantage with fouls. They do like to fake fouls when things are not going their way. So, yeah, you'll have to watch out for that. But hopefully Man City will have far too much for them. I know Real Madrid have been doing well in the Champions League, but they're not the team that they've been in the past. They're not they're not as, yes, they've been well, but I think they've been winning the Champions League because other teams have not been stepping up to the plate, in fairness. It's not, a lot of people want to bang on about how great Real Madrid are, but to me, I think they won it the last time round was simply because the other teams didn't step up to the plate enough. Not so much because Real Madrid were the better team. But yeah, let's hope that Man City can really give them a massive piece of humble pie. So yeah, thanks for that, Evan. Joey's saying, I'm an LFC fan and got to agree. Want City to win that. Really want someone to hammer Madrid. Absolutely, well said, Joey. Definitely. Nice one, Joey. Loving that. Definitely love that, the sound of that. You guys, I'm sure Liverpool will get back to their best at some point and give Real Madrid a good kick up the backside at some point. I think you guys are well overdue to give them a good piece of humble pie. But like I say, you guys need to concentrate on getting that team back in some sort of order that can compete with the likes of Real Madrid. Like I said, I don't think there's a massive difference between Liverpool and Real Madrid, to be honest. I just think that Real Madrid just better organised at the minute. That's all. That's the only difference. They're better organised, and let's be honest, the La Liga isn't as competitive as the Premier League. I don't care what anybody says. I've watched enough La Liga games to know it's not as competitive of the Premier League. So the Premier League being so competitive takes a lot more out of the players. So yeah, Brighton now working the ball into the box as United managed to clear it, but only as far as midway inside their own half. And now Brighton pick it up again as they try to keep United boxed in their own half of the field. But yeah, massive respect to you, Joey. Love to hear that, mate. And like I say, I know you're a very proud Liverpool fan, but yeah, why would we not? Why would we not want to see another UK club win a European title? It adds to the banter, and like I say, it's also bragging rights to other European leagues that we've got. We want to have the most clubs that have won it, and that's bragging rights, isn't it? It's bragging rights to the likes of Bayern Munich and Real Madrid and Barcelona and AC Milan, these kind of clubs that have won the Champions League. They can have banter with us, but we can always out banter them because we can say, well, yeah, but more UK clubs have won it than more Italian clubs or more Spanish clubs. So yeah, why not? We want, like I say, so yeah. Ball out on that far side for a throw in to Brighton. So nice one, Joey. Loving that comment, mate. Top man. And Evan saying, I've got to go now. Thanks for the entertainment. Have a nice rest of your day, guys. See you for the next stream. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much, Evan. Been a pleasure having you involved, mate. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, mate. Hope you have a nice relaxing evening, and I look forward to seeing you again soon on a future stream. Look after yourself, mate. As I say, a pleasure having you involved today, mate. Take care, and like I say, I look forward to seeing you again on a future stream. Top man, thank you, mate. Loving the positivity there. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend, mate. Brighton now trying to come forward as United challenge for the ball, and United pulling the Brighton player over there as the ball played down this near side now. No foul given, but Brighton on the attack as they come forward on the edge, on this near side towards the edge of the United box, but United win it back, and now United trying to break on Brighton as the ball eventually takes a deflection and goes out on this near side for a throw-in. So yeah, my earphones have died. So Brighton now, can't hear what's going on in the game, but I can see it. But I can still keep you guys informed. My earphones, I forgot to charge them before I come on, but they've just died on me. Not to worry. So we've got, what we've got here, is this another corner? So corner comes in, and it's towards the back post. And Brighton manages to get a shot off there on the edge of the box. Oh, and it's deflected away, and another shot comes in. And what? That was a rocket. And got to give massive respect there to De Gea for managing to save that. That's normally when goalkeepers get caught out in it, is on the second shot. But the first shot was deflected away. And yes, it come in like a bullet. And De Gea just managing to get an hand to it to see it over the bar. So another corner here for Brighton. And it's towards the back post. And Brighton player manages to weather that, but heads it right over the bar. And that will relieve the pressure on the United goal. So hang on a minute. Let's quickly. So goal kick for United now, guys. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot Welbeck plays for Brighton now. So Danny Welbeck coming on for Brighton. Long ball up the field from De Gea, and Brighton intercept it in their own half of the pitch. Now coming tacking down this near side. Sorry, guys, I was just changing the title there on the front of the account, on the front of the page. But I think we'll stick with the old one actually. So Brighton now with the possession just inside their own half as they whip the ball towards the centre circle. And a through ball there down the middle, but United challenging for it, and it goes back to the Brighton defenders. And Joey's saying, come on, Brighton. Yes, mate. Let's hope we get some goals. Still no goals in this. It's disappointing at the minute. Let's quickly have a look how that other game is going on in Scotland while we... Brighton now coming forward down that far side and ball out to that edge of the box as they come into the box. Now cross comes in. De Gea gets a hand to it, and that deflects out to this near side, and I'm not sure if it's gone out for a throw-in or a corner as it bounced right across the edge of the byline. But let's quickly say, oh, interesting's going on Scotland. Oh, interesting, guys. Aberdeen 2-0 up against Rangers. 60 minutes gone. That's a big shot. Aberdeen 2, Rangers 0. Um, so that's an interesting result. Good to see Aberdeen putting a performance in for once. As United come down that far side now with Rashford towards the edge of the box. And Brighton challenge for it and win it back. And now knock the ball up that far side of the pitch and work the way towards the halfway line now, but challenged again by United. And now United win it back. And I think it's Wan-Bissaka there coming forward. As he's doing really well. He is just a bit of a one-man army here coming down this near side. As eventually cuts it back, and Anthony there in the box, and but Brighton eventually managed to clear it, but only outside the box as it's crossed back into the box and deflected away. And now a strong challenge go on the Brighton player as the referee waves it away. That looked like a genuine foul there to me. But United out to this near side as they cross it into the box, but it's intercepted by Brighton, and you've still got the Brighton player down on the middle of the pitch as the referee finally stops the game. It looks in quite a bit of distress here, the Brighton player. It's Enzio down on the pitch. And we're going to see a substitution here for United as well, guys. So, yeah, we're going to see a substitution here, and it's Ericsson coming off. And it's Fred coming on for United. So Ericsson going off, Fred coming on. Just wondering how that Brighton player's looking, because the camera's moved away from him now, but he looked in quite a bit of distress there. And he's back on his feet. So a ball kicked long down to De Gea as United now build again from the back. And now De Gea plays out from the back as he knocks the ball out to that far side. Now United with the possession. Luke Shaw on the ball as he passes it back to his defensive teammates. And now United coming forward down this near side, but running into traffic. So they cut it back and then chip the ball over the top. And now United on the edge of the box with a shot there. And I think that was Anthony that got the shot off there. And a good save by the goalkeeper as United looking a bit better in this second. Sorry, guys, I don't know what's going on there. Stupid technological gremlins. I didn't even press nothing there, and it removed me from the screen. That's a bit strange. So we got a foul, guys. That's a bit of a soft one, that, really, to be fair. But we will be having a free kick from that foul. Joe is saying, go on, Aberdeen, laugh out loud. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I do like Aberdeen. I do like them. You know, I think they're a nice club, but they disappoint me in Europe. They always, every time they qualify for European competition, they're always really disappointing. They never get through the qualifying stage and actually into the real competition. And like I said, I've watched them in Europa League qualifiers now for a number of years, and like I say, they're just really disappointing. They're really disappointing, and it's nothing against Aberdeen, but I'm criticising because I would love to see them do well because it's better for the coefficiency for Scottish football. If other Scottish clubs can give a good account of themselves, don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting them to pull up any trees and win the competition. Yes, it'd be great if they could, but just give a good account of themselves, make themselves competitive when they play in Europe, because otherwise, what's the point in being in it? No point being in it if you get knocked out of the qualifying stages every time you're in it. And believe me, guys, I'm not talking rubbish here. Aberdeen have been consistently getting knocked out of Europe in the qualifying stages for I don't know how many years, easy 7, 8 years, if not more, where they don't even qualify for the group stages. So it's like, well, if you're not gonna give the competition its full respect and go for it, then let another Scottish club have a go. Let another Scottish club have a go that's going to take that competition more seriously, in my opinion. Um, but yeah, absolutely well said, Joey. I agree, mate. We'll be see. Hopefully, that gives Aberdeen a massive boost of confidence, and it also mixes it up because the Scottish Premiership. Yes, I know Scottish fans won't like me saying it, but it's too predictable. It's just too predictable. Um, let's put it this way: for what best part of 2 months now, we've known who's going to win the league. Celtic. So for 2 months, 3 months before the season ends, we know. Well, yeah, three months before the season ends, we know who's going to win it. Who? How is that good for the league? And how is that good to attract more fans to the league when you know who's going to win it 3 months before the competition finishes? For me, that's not competitive enough. So yeah, like I say, good to see Aberdeen getting or doing well against one of the top clubs in the Scottish Premiership. As United now with the possession inside the Brighton half on that far side as they try to work the ball forward, but it's challenged by Brighton and they win it back. Now United cut the ball back to their defensive line under pressure from Brighton. 67 minutes gone, guys, and United now come forward and say chip the ball out to this. I thought that was coming out to this near side, but it wasn't. It was into the box and a bit too much on that, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. So that will relieve the pressure on the Brighton goal. So De Gea now with no, sorry, Brighton now with a free kick as they play the ball from out from the back, and can't tell you guys what. Oh, it's gone off now. Sorry, guys, I didn't read that quick enough. Um, Ball out on that far side. United take a throw in quickly. As they cut the ball back into the centre of the park and now come down the middle. And United chip the ball forward there. There's a long field pass up towards the edge of the Brighton box. And it's just so scrappy at the minute in the midfield. But United definitely look like they've been given a bit of a kick up the jacksie in the half-time break, guys, because they look a lot better in the second half than they did in the first. But credit to Brighton, they're soaking up that pressure. But they need to get a bit of pressure on the United box to give themselves a chance as they work the ball out to this near side now, and the Brighton kick the ball out and it goes out for a throw-in. So United take it quickly. Joe is saying, agree, guys. As much as it's as much as it's been disappointing about LFC this season, it's been a pretty good one because it's been different with other teams in the mix. Absolutely, mate. Yep, well said, Joey. Massive respect to you for that, mate. Totally agree. Yeah, I'm sure, obviously, of course, you'd want your own club to be doing well. But as you say, Joey there showing what a top class football fan he is, that he he wants to see a competitive league, same as I, because if you want to win the league, as I'm sure Liverpool will want to win the league again, you want to be winning a top league that is competitive. Um, he wants to win a league easily. It's always better bragging rights when you win it a league that's very competitive, because it shows just how good your club is that you can win such a competitive league as Liverpool have already shown, and I'm sure they will want to get back to that with the summer transfer window looming, and Liverpool will be hoping to make big investments in players this summer to try and get their team back on track, and hopefully they will, because you guys have still got some top players in that squad. I just think there's some changes needed to be going, and unfortunately, I think one player that's got to go is Naby Keita. He's got to go. He's no offense. He looked a top player before he come to Liverpool, but he's just not shown it. Since he's come to Liverpool, he's just not shown that class that we saw of him in Germany, has he? So what's the point in having a top player like that that's not performing for you? You might as well get rid of him and use that money to invest in a player that does turn up and put in the performances. I don't know whether it's the way Klopp wants him to play or what. I don't know, but like I say, we've only seen glimpses, small glimpses of what he did in Germany. Nowhere near as consistent as we would expect from such a top player, because in Germany he looked awesome, didn't he? But like I say, he's just been a shadow of that. So now we've got a free kick for United just inside the Brighton half, dead centre, or should I say, right on the edge of that centre circle, as United try to work the ball down that far side, and it's eventually goes to Fred as they come again and push back into their own half, pressed by Brighton, and the ball I think has gone out on that far side for a throw into Brighton. Sorry, guys. So Brighton with a throw in just inside their own half, right in front of the dugouts, as they eventually work the ball back to the goalkeeper. Joey saying, yeah, there is talk. He's going. Yeah, I think he needs to, mate. Like I say, it's nothing against him. He's a good player. Maybe he could do a job for another Premier League club. I don't know, but he certainly hasn't. He just hasn't shown it enough. He's brought in to be a good replacement for all other players like Milner and Henderson that are getting older. And he's just not done it, has he? He's just not done it. So we've got a foul in the box here. We've got Danny Welbeck down in the box from a collision. And it's Lindelof as well. There was a collision with Danny Welbeck and Lindelof. And I think it's Danny Welbeck that came off the worst for that, as he's just receiving treatment. So we'll come back to the game in a moment. Just wait for him to get some medical attention. So 73 and a half minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. Let's go and see what's going on. Yep, still 2-0 to Aberdeen. 74 minutes gone in that game. So fantastic to see that. I've got to be honest, do like to see other clubs winning, and definitely in Scotland, we definitely need more competitive games to help that league move forward. But I see it, but unfortunately, the Scottish fans see it, but don't really care about it. And in my experience, they don't seem to be too bothered about getting the league more competitive, which is strange. I'm not saying it's all Scottish fans, but I've spoke to quite a few on social media, and a good percentage of them, and don't seem that bothered, which is strange. Why would you not want to make your own league better? Look at how prestigious the Premier League is seen now. Around the world, it's classed as one of the best leagues in the world. Most players want to come and play in it. So why would the Scottish fans not want that more? Why would they not be pushing for that more to get the SPFL to make that league more competitive? So Danny Welbeck is coming off for Brighton. Looks like that's a serious injury, and it's Undav or Undav. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Coming on for Welbeck. Hopefully it's not too serious, but looks to be serious enough that the medical staff have decided to take him off. 75 minutes gone, guys, as Brighton now trying to pick up possession, but they've lost it to United, and now United come forward down the centre and the middle, but strong challenge by Brighton as United eventually win it back, and ball out to this near side to Anthony as it's cut back, and Bruno chips the ball into the box, and the goalkeeper makes a comfortable save there for Brighton, and long ball out to this out to that far side, and Brighton, United will have the throw in there. So United take the throw in, and now a long ball up to the Brighton defensive line, and it's headed back towards the goalkeeper. So Brighton build again from the back. Okay, stop yawning today. So Brighton now come forward. As it's kicked long up the field by De Gea, and straight into possession of Brighton. There's so many long balls in this game. Honest, it's crazy. Been a lot of long balls in this game. Joey's saying it's weird, isn't it, Gaz? Yeah, absolutely, mate, definitely. United won a ball back on that far side now, and have come steaming forward down that far side. Opportunity to get a crossing now for Rashford. Oh, yep. As that took a deflection, I think that's going to be a corner to Brighton, but United were there hitting Brighton on the counter-attack quite quickly. And so we've got another Brighton player down. So, yeah, sorry, Joey. Yeah, is it weird? Is that in reference? Right. I presume that's in reference to talking about Naby Keita, with the fact that, like I say, he is a good player, but he's just not been showing it, has he? So, it's really disappointing because, like I say, I thought I'll be honest, when I heard that Liverpool were going for him and I saw him in the Bundesliga, I thought that was really good business because he looked so dangerous, didn't he, going forward for, was it RB Leipzig he played for? No, Red Bull won it. Red Bull, I think it was. I think it was. So yeah, like I say, I'm shocked he's not shown it for Liverpool. Big shock, to be fair, mate. So Brighton now with the possession in the centre of the park as they work the ball out to this near side now. Hopefully we get a goal because this game very scrappy, in it, as the ball whipped out to that far side. Oh, and another foul here in the centre of the park. Webster with a strong challenge there on the United player. Joey's saying Scottish football, mate. Right. Sorry, Joey. I thought we were still talking about Naby Keita. My bad, mate. My bad. Yeah. Like I say, with Scottish, well, definitely. With regards to the fans, I think it's definitely strange that they don't want to pressure. Like I said, I don't want to criticise Scottish football unfairly. I'm still very much learning about Scottish football, but like I say, I don't understand why the Scottish football fan community don't want to put more pressure on the SPFL to encourage better investment, because there's some great clubs up there, and I think the league format should be changed as well to make it more competitive. I think the league format needs to be changed. I'm not saying it should be 20 teams like in the English league, but I think it should be increased to maybe 16 teams, because I don't know if you guys are aware, but it's only 12 teams that are actually in the top flight of the Scottish League, and I think it'd be better if it was increased to 16 teams, um, so that it, like I say, you can have put two clubs that definitely go down, because the way it works at the minute in the Scottish Premiership, there's only one club that's guaranteed to go down, and the club that's finish second from bottom get a second opportunity by playing the winners of the playoffs from the Championship, which just seems so unfair to those clubs that have played well all season in the Championship to get a playoff position, and then they can get to the playoff final, knocking out all the other competitors in the playoffs in that league, and then they get to the final and have to take on a team that have been playing really badly all season in the Premiership. Um, but that team has got better players, better resources, and yet it's like I say, it just seems so unfair to me. I don't. If a team's played badly all season and they deserve to get relegated, then just relegate them. Because they deserved it. They played badly. Why should a team that's been playing well all season have to come up against a team that's been playing badly all season to get qualified for the next league? It's absolute madness. And it's things like that, like for me, that make the Scottish League unattractive to other fans, to fans outside of Scotland. And you try and tell the Scottish fans that, they don't want to hear it. They just don't want to hear it, in my experience. And I can only judge it off talking to fans generally on social media, but they don't seem to want to put the pressure on the SPFL. They want to badmouth the SPFL. They want to talk them, dog them to death and say how bad they are and this, that, and the other. They're always happy to talk badly of the SPFL, but they don't want to pressure the SPFL to actually make changes to improve the league, which is madness, absolutely madness. Because let's be honest, Scottish football is equally, in my opinion, um, equally got the rights to claim um, that they contributed to giving the world the game of football, just like England. So why would they not want to, have a more competitive league? It's crazy. But yeah, well said, Joey. I've got to agree with you. As Brighton just had a shot off, got a shot off there, and De Gea making a comfortable save. And 83, coming up to 83 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. This game is a bit drony. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm all for the long ball being used when it's needed. I don't like fans that disrespect the long ball tactic, saying, "Oh, you're just a long ball team, hit and hope and all that stuff." I'm not a big fan of fans calling that. I think there is a place for long balls in football if it's used in the right way with the right tactics. But both teams have been doing it in this game. Both teams have been using quite a few long balls, not consistently, but quite a lot of the time. And it's meant that the game's just, I don't know, it's just been a bit of a disappointing game, probably. I think it's probably because it's at the minute it's 0-0. It's 0-0, and we've had very little goal mouth action. We've had both teams huff and puff, but not very little goal mouth action. Not many shots on target. And I might be, shocked when I see the stats at the end of the game, but I haven't noticed an awful lot of clear-cut chances. So United now with, sorry, no, United now about to make a change, and Brighton about to have a free kick about 35 yards from goal, and Gross the one to take it as he cuts it short out to this near side, and now clearly looking for an opportunity to get a shot off as Anthony, United player there, wins the ball back. The referee's blown the whistle for something here. Anthony Martial coming off for United as we approach 85 minutes gone, guys. Anthony Martial coming off, and it's Sancho coming on for Man U. So De Gea now with a free kick out on this near side. United now chip the ball up towards the halfway line as Brighton intercept it, and Brighton passing backwards again. See, I can't even get the commentary going because the game is so dull. Honest, and yet again kicked out onto this near side for a throw-in. Sorry, guys. I would love to give you, better commentary. I'm itching to get into it to try and help me get into the game more. But we're having consistent fouls, consistent throw-ins, a lot of long balls. It's just drony. Joey is saying, "In it, mate. Thought we would if we got a better game this." Better game than this. I know, mate. I know. And do you know what? I had the choice today to pick the Scotland game, and I was really leaning towards the Scotland game. But I thought I would do this game because I thought there'd be a lot more interest in this. But obviously, it's not proved that way. I thought there'd be a lot more interest because we've been getting if you look on the channel and look at the cup games, in cup games we have been getting some decent views in some of the cup games. But this one today been disappointing with the views and from what I can see. But also, like I say, the game's boring, to be fair. Long ball out to that far side as United now come towards the byline and chip the ball in. It's deflected away, but United eventually get another shot off, and that's miles wide of the post as well. Oh, come on, guys. Do you know, the goal is this big square thing at the end of the field that you've got to try and get the ball in. Do you know? Sorry, I'm being sarcastic, guys, because that's how bad it's been for this game with shots on target. It really has been bad. I'm interested to know how many shots we've had on target. Let's have a quick look. I'm going to have a quick look because we've got a corner. And there goes the corner, and it's a poor one again as Brighton intercept it. Now Brighton come forward towards the halfway line as they cut the ball back to this near side. So yeah, I'm going to have a quick look because I don't think. Let's have a look. No. So we've got another corner on this near side, this time for Brighton. So yeah, there we go, guys. That says it all. So up to now, obviously, we've still got a few minutes left, but this says it all. Up to now, 11 shots for Brighton, 9 shots for United. On target, only 4 apiece. So that just says it all. And United with a really poor possession stats there. 39% possession for United, 61 for Brighton. That's really a surprise, isn't it? So that says something, doesn't it? Brighton now with the corner wasted again as the ball ends up on that far side of the pitch. But yeah, come on, let's have a goal because this game is not looking like it's going to improve anytime soon. Ball worked out to this near side now as Brighton come forward towards the edge of the box. And it's cut back. Brighton trying to get the shot off there, but it's blocked by United and cleared out to that far side as it's Brighton pick it up and pass it back to their defensive line. And Joe is saying, Oh my God, that poor for a cup game. Yeah, it is, isn't it, mate? Yeah, you're right. But like I said, I thought it was just me thinking it, but I don't know if you're watching it, Joey. But this is really, like I say, we're just not getting enough goal action on goal. It's not like you're going ooh every 2 minutes. That's when you know you're getting a really good game when you're going ooh a great shot and ooh cracking shot. Just there's been not very little of that because when they get like we've got another corner here now. I know I'll be shocked. Well, it'd be nice to see an opportunity on goal, but I'm expecting that what with the corners we've seen up to now that this is possibly going to be another wasted one. It possibly could be a short one. No, corner in towards yet again another poor one. So corner comes in towards the back post and headed well over the bar, high. I think if there were another goal on top of that goal, it still wouldn't have gone in. The players don't seem to be trying to direct it down to goal when they're heading it. So we're into 3 minutes added on time, guys. Gaya kicks the ball long up the field, and Brighton intercept it as they knock it back towards the United half of the pitch. As now Brighton come down this near side. Can they get a goal to kill this game off? Oh, he come back inside there and stretching for the ball because he didn't keep it under control very well. And we've got United player down injured, and that'll be a free kick for United. And Joey's saying, yes, yeah, I'm watching, mate. It's a boring game. Thank you, Joey. I'm glad you've confirmed that, mate, that it's not just me. It is, isn't it? It's just really boring. Um, if it weren't for the fact that I'm trying to be professional, I'd end it at the end of this, at the end of the game. But we're trying to be professional and stay consistent. So I'll grind it out. But yeah, this is so boring. So ball yet again kicked out long by De Gea, and it goes out for another throw-in. This could go down as one of the worst FA Cup semi-finals in history of the competition. So Brighton now with the possession at the back, and it looks like um, we're going to be subject to another half an hour of this. As Brighton play the ball out to that far side now into the United half, and the ball chipped out over to this near side as Brighton keep it in, and United win it back, and now United working the ball forward down this near side, and there goes the full-time whistle. Oh, for crying out loud. We've got another half an hour of this. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm happy, mate. As Joey, as you know, mate, I'm always happy to stay and bang in the time on the channel. But I want an entertaining game. This is boring. So yeah, full time, and it's 0-0, and we're going to be subject to another half an hour of this drony football. So let's quickly see how it's going in Scotland. Um, Aberdeen still 2-0 up. 90 plus 4 gone on that game. So fantastic that for Aberdeen. Looks like they're going to win that. I was concerned whether they would actually get it over the line. I've seen loads of teams go in front against Rangers, but not managed to actually get the result finished. As Rangers have many a time come from behind. I've seen them come from behind loads of times. I think some of these players need a pay cut for this performance. They really do. If I was the owner of one of these football clubs, I'd be like going into the dressing room and saying, "You need a pay cut." That was the worst game of football that I've seen for quite a while. Joey, laugh out loud. It's bad, in it, Joey? Honest, it's like pulling teeth watching this game. And maybe that's why we're not getting any extra viewers today, because people are watching it and thinking, yeah, maybe they're just turning it off and going out in the garden or something. I don't know, but this is pitiful. Not a good advert for the FA Cup, that's for sure. So we've got players receiving tweet. Oh, sorry, guys. We've got players receiving treatment. It's bad, in it, Joey? We're being tortured. Do you know? We love football, but this is like football torture, isn't it? It really is. I'm shocked because I expected a better game than this. I really did. I thought it'd be much better game with how well Brighton have been playing recently. The amount of goals they've been scoring consistently, regular in games. I did not think we would end up with a nil-nil game. I really genuinely thought we would have um, plenty of goal mouth action. Um, but like I say, both of these teams have just been massively disappointing. You'd be even more gutted if you'd paid out for a ticket and travelled all the way down to Wembley, wouldn't you? Joey's saying everyone's bored and gone for tea. Laugh out loud. I know, yes. I know. I thought I was going to get my tea a bit earlier tonight, mate. I thought I was going to get my food. I thought, yeah, we'll have a goal fest and plenty of goals, and the game should be finished in full time, and I'll be able to get off and have my evening meal at a decent time for once. But no, unfortunately, um, Brighton and United are collaborating in giving us some football torture. So yeah, this is worse than watching golf at the minute. It really is. I don't know if you guys like golf, but I don't. I don't. I don't. Well, fine to play it, but watching it, no, thank you. Absolutely no, thank you. But yeah, this game is definitely um, as bad as watching golf at the moment. So we've got a substitution, and it's Anthony coming off, Sabitzer coming on for United, and Joey saying I did, mate. Yes, so Joey obviously thinking we was going to have an end-to-end game with plenty of goal mouth action as well, and we've been massively disappointed, haven't we, Joey? Massively disappointed, mate. Get on with it. We don't need another coin toss. Just get on with it. Joey's saying, laugh out loud, guys. Got to agree. Oh my God, couldn't imagine sitting there watching golf. No, mate. Like I say, hitting a, I don't mind having a knock, trying to have a whack of a ball with a golf club. I mean, I don't play golf, but if friends asked me to go and knock a ball about and have a little game of it, I suppose I would. It's not my most favourite game, but yeah, people that watch it, how do they sit and watch it? Um, like I say, it's fine, you're actually playing it, then you're doing something, you're playing it, you're doing it to socialize because obviously golf's a slow game. You whack the ball and then you spend 10, 15 minutes walking to where uh, wherever the ball's landed. So, you can end up, using it as a social thing to go out and socialize with your mates. But watching it, honest to God, absolutely. People that watch it, they must have boring lives. They really must, because how can you sit there and watch golf? I don't care how many people say it's a great game. fair enough. If you want to think it's a great game to play, it might, respect that. I respect that. But watching it, no, I'm sorry, not at all. But yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Great minds think alike, mate. Like I say, I genuinely mean it. I'd rather watch paint dry than watch golf. It's boring. Unless it's Happy Gilmore golf. That's different. You could watch it if we saw more players like Happy Gilmore, couldn't we? I think that'd make it more interesting to watch, wouldn't it? So yeah, have you seen that film, Joey? Happy Gilmore with Adam Sandler. That is a film I like. That it's quality. That's what it needs. It needs some Happy Gilmore to bring it to life. As Brighton now with a shot from the edge of the box and it's gone over the bar, just in exactly the tradition of how this game's gone. See, Joey. Yeah, Joey's saying, yeah, mate, that's one funny film. It is, isn't it? It's hilarious. Yeah. But if they did have some more Adam Sandlers, it probably would make golf a bit more interesting, wouldn't it, in real life, if you had some people like that playing it? As Brighton now come forward down that far side as they play the ball towards, but it's intercepted by United, and now United in the centre of the park. They lose it to Brighton as Brighton now come forward towards the edge of the United box and challenged by United, and eventually United clear it up the field up towards the Brighton's goal, and Brighton now with the ball on the halfway line. This guy, I think I'm going to be shocked if we get a goal in this game with the way it's going. I've got a funny feeling it's got penalties written all over it, hasn't it? Brighton now play the ball forward as United intercept it and challenged quickly by Brighton as they win it back there. And now Brighton come forward. Oh, come on, they pat it backwards. The goal's that way. And now Brighton play the ball forward into the box, and it's cleared again by United and out to that far side for a throw in. Joey's saying that's not very nice while he's banging the guys. That's not very nice while he's banging the guy's head. Are we still talking about Happy Gilmore, Joey? Sorry, Joe, I'm not following that very well. You meaning, are you talking about Happy Gilmore there? Or have I missed something in the game here that you're referring to, mate? If you could let me know. Apologies for that, Joey. But I think if you're talking about Happy Gilmore, I can think of the scene what you're talking about. Yeah, that's not very nice. Not at all. But like I say, it is funny, that film. Oh, we got another free kick on that far side. So 5 minutes into the extra time, guys. All right, thanks, Joey. Yeah, Joey saying, yeah, happy Bigger Gilmore. Yeah, I know which one you mean. Yeah, um, I'm trying to think now. What's my funniest bit in that film? Um, I like it. Yeah, I like it when he comes off the golf course after getting what was it? When he says, "Have you seen Shooter?" He comes off, doesn't he, in the suit, meters at the ninth green or something. at 8 o'clock or something like that. That's quite a funny bit when he bumps into that girl. And you seen Shooter, and you just need to beat him. Well, I'm not going to repeat what he says, but I'm sure you know which bit I mean. So yeah, but it's quality that film, isn't it? And he's made some cracking films, Adam Sandler, to be fair. And Joey's saying, yes, definitely Pens. I know, mate. Like I say, it's going that way, isn't it? We're just even in this extra time. We're not. Oh, long ball forward. Oh, we've actually had a shot that's a bit closer to goal, but still over the bar from distance. About I think that was about 25, 30 yards out of that. But Brighton uh, at least getting a shot off there a bit closer to goal. See, I see Brighton fans are even yawning. Even Brighton fans, you see Brighton fans, I've just seen a Brighton fan yawning in the audience. So that says it all, doesn't it, guys? So throw into United on the far side as De Gea kicks the ball long up the field. And now United work the ball out to this near side. None of these changes seem to have. We've had substitutions, and they don't seem to have changed the direction of the game very much. United now on the edge of the Brighton box as they cross the ball in, and it's headed on, and yet again as uh, it's gone wide of that far side post. Um, yeah, wow. So I've got to watch this game for putting me to sleep. um, Brighton now come forward with the ball down that far side as they chip the ball out to this near side and now come towards the edge of the United box as they play it forward and it's intercepted by United and now United uh, looking to try and hit Brighton on it. We haven't even seen that much counter attacking, have we? Because it's honest United now passing it all the way back. Sorry, guys, I'm not meaning to be doom and gloom, but the honest, I mean, I've done a lot of match watch alongs over the last few months, and this has got to be one of the most boring games that I have done. There's plenty of end to end, but not enough end product. That's the reality, just not enough end product. As United chip the ball over the top there, and Rashford finds it as he works it out to this near side, and now cuts it back to his teammate and Wan-Bissaka, I think it is, just managing to keep it, and now the referee's blown for a foul. Oh no, offside. Sorry, offside. So Joe is saying the sprinklers. Yeah, then the bar. Just looking for the other half of this bottle. Laugh out. Yeah, that's quality. Yeah, yeah. Just want to say, make some hay. Yeah. Now Brighton playing the ball forward down that far side as they come towards the edge of the United box. Oh, and they've kicked it too much ball on that, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. Joey's saying, yeah, I think, laugh out loud, yeah, think everybody's yawning. It is, I know, mate, it is, isn't it? Like I say, as you know, Joey, come on regular, mate. You know I've done a lot of match watch alongs, but this has got to be one of the most boring games I've done this season. It really is. Just, just poor, just really poor. Not enough effort on goal, effort shots on target. We've had shots, but they've been high, wide, you know, and just nothing to get us excited. Nothing. It's been that boring that now we're expecting the balls to go wide and over the bar and stuff, haven't we? That's how boring this game has been. So 10 and just coming up to 11 minutes gone, guys. Substitution: Wan-Bissaka, Malassi, and Fernandez. I didn't see the other player coming on there. But double substitution there by United as De Gea knocks the ball long up into the United half of the pitch, and it's intercepted. But United eventually win it as Rashford now tries to come forward, and it's challenged by Brighton as it's knocked out on this near side by Malassi, and that will be a throw in to Brighton. Brighton play the ball forward, and United win it back. But lose it again, and now Brighton coming racing forward down the centre of the pitch, but it's cut out by United, and now United chip the ball forward towards the halfway line as they come forward down that far side, and now United on the edge of the Brighton box as they cut the ball right across the face of goal, and nobody gets on the end of it. Rashford manages to keep it in on this near side, but Brighton have won it back before losing it again, and now United with the possession on the edge. Oh, they've lost it again, and now Brighton coming racing down the centre of the pitch as they work the ball out to that far side. And that's gone out. And that's gone out behind, and I think that's a goal kick to United. Referee, just seen the referee looking at his watch. I think even he's ready for this game to be finished. So let's quickly check what that final score was in that other game. So yes, fantastic win today for Aberdeen, and 2-0 winners against Rangers. Awesome. Absolutely awesome that from Aberdeen. Massive congratulations to them. I think that's a massive result for them. They've not won against Rangers for quite some time, I think. So yeah, congratulations Aberdeen, and any Aberdeen fans that are around. Buzzing for you guys to get that win. So we got another stoppage for a foul, guys. Joey saying Newcastle had a cracking game today. Yes, they did, mate. Absolutely, I know what Tottenham. Tottenham is they're an embarrassment to themselves, aren't they? They really are. No disrespect to Newcastle, absolutely awesome for them getting that 6-1 win. Oh, we actually had a shot on target here, guys. As United managing to get a shot off there, and the goalkeeper needing to save that to keep the Brighton in the game. But yes, United finally with a shot on target. Actually seeing it on the replay, it actually needed a bit of a deflection as well. So we've got 1 minute added on to the end of this extra time period, and we've got a corner for United on that far side. Luke Shaw to take it as he takes it, and it comes in short, and Brighton intercept it, and Brighton with the ball cleared out to the edge of the box, and it's bobbling about. Oh, can't stop yawning. Sorry, guys. Game is so boring. It's sending me to sleep. Oh, and there goes the halftime whistle for the halftime of extra time. So let's hope the players don't mess about. It's got, like I say, it's definitely looking like penalties this one. But yes, Joey, thanks for that, mate. Absolutely cracking win for Newcastle, as you say, mate. I'm sure their fans are over the moon. I'm going to have a quick look at the Premier League table because I've not seen it this weekend. Let's have a quick look. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm getting tired. I need to wake myself up. So where does that put Newcastle? Newcastle in third now. 31 games played, 59 points. So yeah, that was a massive win for them because obviously that now opens up a gap between Newcastle and Man United and Tottenham. So Newcastle United on 59 points. Newcastle and Man United, should I say? I always have to remind myself of that. Newcastle United and Manchester United on equally on 59 points. Tottenham in fifth position on 53 points. So yeah, that pulls um, Newcastle and Manchester United um, 6 points clear of Tottenham. And Tottenham have played a game more than Newcastle and 2 games more than Man United. So, yep, Newcastle played 31 games, Man United played 30, and Tottenham played 32. So, yep, um, great work, that great result, absolutely fantastic result for Newcastle. We're about to start the second half of the extra time, guys. Bring it on. Let's get this game drawn to a conclusion. Most of the time, guys, I love doing the match watch alongs, but this is really, really boring game. So yeah, sorry, Stevie. Stevie's saying, "Hi, Joey. Good win for you yesterday. Absolutely. Um, yeah, United. Sorry, Liverpool won. What was it? They won now 3-2. Was it? I think it was. Um, yeah, 3-2 against Nottingham Forest. Um, got to give Forest credit for fighting, but Liverpool coming out on top, and it's not looking good for Forest now in that relegation zone, is it? But they could still get out of it. They're only a point behind Leicester, who are sitting in 17th position, and Everton sitting in 18th. I think Everton definitely in danger of going down, aren't they now? Really running out of time. 32 games played for all of those teams down there in that relegation mix. And if Bournemouth are not careful, they could be getting sucked into it as well. But they're probably just about dodge it, maybe, with how bad some of the other teams are playing below them. We'll have to see. But yeah, it's looking very bad for Everton now, isn't it? Um, so Brighton now play with the ball at the back as they work the ball out from their own box. So thanks for that, Stevie. Yep, definitely, mate. Good win for Liverpool yesterday, and I didn't see it, but definitely looks like an interesting game with it finishing 3-2. Joey's saying, "Yeah, mate, much needed. Absolutely, Joey. That's isn't that two? Is that two back-to-back wins for you guys now? Yeah, two back-to-back wins in it because you won at Leeds on Monday. So yeah, that's good to see United improve. Liverpool improving their league form a bit with some consistent wins. As Brighton have managed to got a shot off there, but it's an easy save for De Gea. So thanks for that, Stevie and Joey. Um, Michael Harris is saying hi. How's it going, Michael? Welcome back to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Um, Feel free to drop in some conversation, mate. Be great to hear from you because this game is very boring and predictable at the minute. I don't say that lightly, but I've got to be honest, there's been so little goal mouth action, and when it has, it's been predictable. Balls over the top, going straight to the goalkeeper, the ball, because it's too much up on the ball when it's kicked forward. It's been really itty bitty, and it has been end to end, but just not enough excitement in the goal boxes. That's all. So yeah. So thanks for that, Michael. And hope you're okay, mate. And Joey saying hi, Michael. Nice one, Joey. Um, really appreciate that, the positivity, mate. Is that yeah, Michael? I think Michael did drop in earlier, didn't he? Yeah. So yeah, Michael did drop in earlier in the stream. So thanks for that, mate. Appreciate you coming, dropping back in. And Joey saying hi, Michael. We got a free got with sorry, got Brighton with the throwing on that far side as they take a long throwing up that far side of the pitch, but it's eventually intercepted by United. As United now chip the ball forward, and that's intercepted by Brighton. Now Brighton knock the ball forward into the United box, and that's intercepted by United. See what I mean? This is what it's been like all the way through. It's been pitiful. Get the ball down and actually play football. Please put us out of our misery and get the ball down and play football instead of this fucking chipping it, no, flipping chipping it over the chop. And it's been flipping a really, really poor game for a cup game, for a semi-final. You'd think both teams would be jumping at the bit to basically get, shots on target, to get shots off, and create panic in the box of the opposition. But no, been really, really disappointing. Joey is saying, do you think Arsenal can beat City? Um, well, that's a great question, Joey. Hopefully, we're going to be having a little debate show tomorrow with Rich Post Sports. I've been talking to him, and I've invited him on tomorrow. So hopefully we're going to be on. I hope he does. In fact, I was meant to reply to him today. Actually, I forgot. I've just been busy. But yeah, hopefully, mate. We're gonna, like I say, we're gonna try and get Rich Post Sports on tomorrow, so we can have a pre-match debate about that. But yeah, um, I'm interested to know Rich Post's thoughts on it. We could well, it's not impossible, is it? Anything can happen in a one-off game. So I'll say that, Joe. I think anything can happen in a one-off game, but it all depends what Arsenal turn up. Are we going to see a brave, confident Arsenal, or are we going to see an Arsenal that tries to get the noses in front and then sit back and soak up the pressure and play nervous football? Because I think it boils down to that. I think we know what we're going to get with United. With City. We're going to get on all-out attack with City. They're just going to chuck the kitchen. Oh, United with a shot there as it goes past this near side post, and Rashford the one getting the shot off there. But yeah, like I say, Joey, anything can happen in a one-off game, mate. Anything. But like I say, a bit hard to call. But we know what, like I said, we know what we're going to get with City. They're going to go all out attack. That's what they do at home. But there is mistakes. City can make mistakes, as other teams have shown. They can make mistakes at home. But they've been just so awesome in the last few months, haven't they, with their results and performances. It's hard to see Arsenal getting a result there. But like I say, Arsenal have played really well this season as well. So it all depends what kind of Arsenal we get on the day, whether, like I say, whether it's going to be the nervous, cagey Arsenal, or whether it's going to be the brave, confident Arsenal. I think it's as simple as that, mate. I think, from my point of view anyway, I think it definitely boils down to those simple principles. But like I say, hopefully Rich Bow Short Sports will be joining me tomorrow, so we can have a debate about it. Like I say, I've got to message him. I'll do that as soon as I jump off the stream tonight. So Joey's saying, "Come on, give us a goal or two." Yeah, well, just give us a goal. I think we're being a bit. I think we're being a bit greedy, aren't we, Joey? Asking for two in this game. So yeah, Joey, well said, mate. But yeah, I think I think we'd only get two in this game in Never Neverland. As Brighton now work the ball into the box, and strong challenge there as the Brighton player there trying to get on the end of it, and I think coming together with De Gea. De Gea seems to have took a knock to the leg. Hopefully he's going to be okay, but yeah. Actually, a little bit of excitement there as Brighton managed to work the ball into the box, but tried to walk it in the back of the net, really. And like I say, they end up eventually getting the shot off, but it's wide and it's the side netting. But yeah, hopefully De Gea is going to be okay. Took quite a bit of a clattering into the, I think just underneath his knee. Well, that's where he's holding anyway. Oh yeah. So yeah, Joey, like I say, mate, maybe a bit wishful thinking for two goals there, mate. um, so 24 minutes gone. We have got 6 minutes more torture, and then we will be going to penalties. Let's just go to the penalties now because it's pretty obvious that's what it's heading for, isn't it? Joey is saying, "Ooh, that sounds good. It's going to be a real tough it's gonna be really tough for them. Yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Yeah, hopefully, like I say, I'm invited Rich Bow on because it's too hard to hold a conversation properly during a match watch along. So I just said to him, it's probably better to do like a debate about it with a pre-match live stream. So hopefully, like I say, I'll drop him a message after when I'm finished, and hopefully we can get that arranged tomorrow. I hope. Well, he said Monday or Tuesday, but hopefully it'll be tomorrow because then that gives it time to be a bit seen a bit after it. But yeah, like I say, mate, good to know that that you like the sound of that, Joey. So top man, thank you, mate. Really appreciated. Be a little bit of something different. But as you know, mate, you know why I've been doing a lot of match watch alongs just to get some consistency out, try and make it easier for fans to find us. But at the minute, we're struggling to get fans to find us because we're in the kipper season now. A lot of teams have decided where they're going to finish, so the interest drops off. I've noticed this on social media in the last couple of years. As you come towards the climax of the season, you get a lot of fans dropping off with interest because they know roughly how the league's going to finish. Some teams already, know they're going to finish mid-table, so the fans lose a bit of interest. And yeah, it's just the kipper season at the minute, which makes it harder to attract new fans. But not to worry, not to worry. We take the good with the bad. And Joey's saying, "Yeah, mate, we are. Yeah, mate, we are. Never gonna get too. Never gonna get too laugh out loud. No, we are wishful thinking, as I say, Joey. I think we've got more chance of two buses coming along than we have two goals. So yeah, yeah, again, see this is what I mean. United have just took a corner and they've blazed it. They've kicked it long and it's just gone out on the other side. Didn't even get it into the mix. I think some of these players need some time on the training ground, don't they? They really do need some time on the training ground. You can tell that they're not getting much time on the training ground, can't you, with these crosses and stuff? How pitiful they are. Just too much on them. Just too much. United now coming forward down that far side. But strong challenge. The referee waves it away. And now United coming towards the edge of the box. Shot comes off and good save there by the goalkeeper. So thanks for that, Joey. Michael is back with us saying, I think Brighton will pull a masterclass on pens. I wish they'd have pulled a masterclass on the game, mate, because it's like I say, it's been just too. Um, well, we've had a little bit of an improvement just in the last 5-10 minutes with a little bit better shots, but still, we've had some. What was it? A few weeks ago, I'm sure we had a 0-0 that was exciting. So you can have 0-0s that are exciting, but this, no. This has been just too predictable. So Moses Cedar, the Brighton player, has been given the Man of the Match award. Not sure anybody deserved the Man of the Match award in this one. But thanks for that, Michael. We'll have to see. It's definitely going to penalties. I'll be shocked if we get a goal in this last minute or two. Be nice to get a goal in this last minute or two, but like I say, it's looking that way. But Michael definitely finished thinking that Brighton gonna do the business in the penalties. So nice one, Michael. Michael, sorry, Joey also saying, hope so, Michael. Well, yeah. Well, let's hope we have some. Let's hope the penalties is more interesting than the than. I thought that Brighton had got it in then, but no, it's hit the side netting. So yeah. So thanks for that, Joey. Uh, Michael is saying, "Are you streaming another Wigan game this season vs Reading?" I don't know, mate. I don't know. Like I've said before, I look at the games 2 or 3 days ahead and don't plan too far ahead of that because obviously my work commitments can. There's no point me planning a week ahead because my work commitments can screw all that up. Corner comes in now for Brighton. Um, Sorry, Michael. I'll come back to your question in a second. Brighton clear it up the field. Sorry, United clear it up the field, and I'm getting confused now. This game's so boring. Has a long ball down that far side, and Brighton unable to keep it in, and that goes out for a throw in. So yeah, sorry, Michael. Yes, sorry, mate. What I do is I look at 1 or 2 games. Sorry, 1 or 2 days ahead into the games, and that's how I plan games. Because, like I say, with my work commitments, I can't guarantee. As you guys know, I try and get on as many games as possible. I try to do as many streams as possible at the minute. But like I say, with my work commitments, I can't always guarantee every night that I'm coming on until I know what my work is. I don't work set hours. A lot of people work set hours, but I don't. I'm self-employed, so I have to work what the customer asks me to work. And if the job takes 5 hours, it takes 5 hours. If the job takes 8 hours, it takes 8 hours. The job's done when it's done. So that makes it difficult for me to plan streams too far in advance. So I don't know, Michael. I'd have to look closer when that game comes around closer. But as I've said before, I'm trying to go around as many clubs as possible. But now we're getting to the end of the season. What I can tell you is the games that I will be focusing on is the games where there's something to play for. So teams that have still got something to play for, those are the games that I will be targeting in the last few weeks of the season because there's no point doing games where teams that have got nothing to play for because they're not going to help the channel. They're not going to get much interest. Yeah, I'll certainly, as soon as I know a bit further along, mate, I will certainly let you know. But like I say, I can't tell you that. I don't want to make you promises and say yes, I will because I can't, and then I can't make it because then I'm not. I'm the kind of guy that likes to try and keep my word. So I'm not going to make you promises saying yes, I will when I don't know if I can. So yeah, I will look ahead, mate, and like I say, I try to plan. I do try to plan 2 days, 2 or 3 days in advance where possible, but even that I can't stick to. If I get a job, if somebody rings me up tomorrow with a job for a house removal or something like that, and it's going to take 9-10 hours to do it, I've just got to stick it out. I can't stop in the middle of a house removal and say, sorry, mate, I've got to go home and do a live stream. The customer's not going to be happy with that and like that when they've got half their furniture left out on the street, are they? And so, I have to work till the job's done, mate, unfortunately. But like I say, that in the future, hopefully, Fanden, hopefully in the future things will change, and I will be able to. I'm hoping that Fanden will become successful in the future, and then I will be able to give it a lot more attention. Um, but for now, like I say, I've got to make my main job the priority, whether I like it or not, because that's what earns the money. But yep, I will. Like I say, Michael, can't promise, unfortunately, mate. But all I can tell you is that any clubs that have still got stuff to play for, those are the games I'm going to be targeting. So that eliminates all the clubs that have not got anything to play for, unless obviously they're playing against a club that's still got something to play for. So hopefully that gives you a bit clearer picture, Michael. And obviously your club's still got something to play for, and so that means there is a chance that I may do the game for Wigan, but I can't promise, mate. Unfortunately, apologies for that, but I can't promise. So Michael's saying, big game, yes, absolutely, mate. And I'm buzzing, like I said to you yesterday, I'm buzzing to see you guys still in with a shout, and I've massive respect for Wigan that they've kept the fight up right to the end of the season. So yeah, like you say, every game for you guys now is a cup final. Michael also saying, yeah, I used to have a job like that. Okay, Michael, thank you. Appreciate your understanding, mate. Like I say, hopefully it will not continue forever. If Fanden starts to grow and improve, um, as we've improved it this season, in this half of the season, the second half we've improved, we've made a massive contributing factor. But unfortunately, we're just at that time of the season now where the better weather's showing up. A lot of teams have got nothing to play for, and like I say, it makes it really difficult for attracting new fans. But hopefully, normally at the start of a new season we have a boom, and let's hope that next season we'll have that boom where interest comes back with in bucket loads, because it's a brand new season. So hopefully that will give the channel a boost again in the at the start of the new season. And obviously, I will be also trying to do some stuff over the summer as well. So yeah, thank you very much, Michael. Really do appreciate your understanding. All I can say, mate, is just if you put on reminders on your on your channel, on the YouTube, you can put on the note, click the notifications, and that will tell you as and when what games I'm doing. As soon as I know I can do it, I will schedule it. Sometimes I do leave it till late because I don't know what time I'm going to finish work. But sometimes, if I know I'm definitely going to be home early from work, then I will schedule it the night before sometimes. So it all depends on my work commitments, mate. So apologies. I know it's frustrating. Believe you, it's frustrating for you guys. It's a lot more frustrating for me, because I would rather be banging on the streams and scheduling in days ahead to save me time. But yeah, like I say, mate, well, your team's still plenty to play for. So there is a chance I might be doing that game. We'll have to see. So yeah, thanks for that, Michael, and appreciate your understanding, mate. As we now about to get this game wrapped up, and we're going to have penalties. Brighton, the first ones to take the penalties, and the rain is now booming down as well, so that's going to add to making the pitch slippy. So will that have any bearing on the penalties being taken? So Brighton to take the first one. And it's put away. Brighton scoring in that far side of the net. So Brighton with the early lead in the penalties. Now I know. I've just realised, guys, why I was getting confused in the game. Both the bloody Brighton goalkeeper and the De Gea, the United keeper, both wearing the same colour shirt. That's why I kept getting confused with the goalkeeper, because they're both playing bloody yellow. What kind of craziness is that? I know they're at opposite ends of the field, but that you can understand why I could get confused a little bit sometimes when I in the game where I didn't know which end it was, because they're both wearing the same colour shirt. In fact, the full strip is yellow. So United have just scored from their penalty. So United 1, Brighton 1. But yeah, like I said, I've only just realised that. I wondered why I was getting confused. It just clearly didn't register in the game. But yeah, both maybe that's why we've had a 0-0, guys. Maybe the goalkeepers have jinxed it with the matching colours. You know, we should have had a different kits. The goalkeepers have jinxed the games by having the same colour. Maybe it's a yellow day, and yellow's the colour today for no goals. As Brighton score that one, took it into the top corner of the net there. As De Gea did go the right way, but like I say, into the top corner. Joey saying, "Come on, Brighton." Okay, yep, nice one, Joey. Joey rooting for Brighton to win the penalties. And Michael is saying, I always put notifications on for streams, but okay, no worries, mate. No worries. Like I say, no offense intended, Michael. Just not everybody thinks to do that, because you've actually got to do it. You've got to actually, you've got to go and set that up manually. But not everybody always remembers that you can actually turn the notifications on to get the reminders. So, yep, nice one, Michael. Thank you, mate. Really do appreciate you adding the notifications on, because that goes better for the YouTube stats. For when YouTube check out the channel in the future, because that's what we're working out towards for YouTube approval. So more of you guys that have got the stats turned on, that shows up in the stats. Believe you guys, if you have a look on your channel, I know you guys don't build channel, but you still have a YouTube account, and if you look at it, you can you click into it, it'll show all the stats that are available to you if you want to build a channel to help you. And believe you me, there's that many that it gets confusing. So Brighton now to take their third penalty as they bang that one away. And it's now Brighton in the lead 3-2 on the penalties. Sorry, I missed the United one. Oh, no, I did see it going, I think, didn't I? So Brighton 3 and United 2. So, yeah, thanks for that, Michael. Apologies, like I say, mate. No offense intended. It's just not everybody always thinks to turn on the notifications, mate. So, top man, thank you very much. Really do appreciate you turning them on, and obviously that'll also help you avoid missing any Wigan games. Is that game against Reading at home or away? Because I'm presuming if it's a home game, you'll be going to it, won't you, mate? So United now to take their third penalty, as they do, and that's smashed right into the back of the net there by Sancho, and that sees that we're going to have it stalemate all the way through, aren't we? So we've had a stalemate game, and now we're having stalemate penalties. Both teams banging them away. So Michael saying, yeah, away, pal. Okay, thanks for that, Michael. Yes. Right, well, that definitely makes that. No worries, mate. Well, I'll look out for it. I'll definitely try and check it out. Like I say, depends when the game is. I know I've been getting some Bolton fans asking me as well, when am I doing the next Bolton game, because I haven't done a Bolton game since I think the last one I did was the cup final. But I've told Bolton fans that it's not a Bolton channel, it is very much a club channel, so it's always going to be a mixture of all clubs, as many as possible. But obviously I will also try and give my own club some coverage as well when possible. But yeah, unfortunately, a lot of games kick off at the same time, don't they? So that makes it difficult for me to try and give equal coverage to as many clubs as possible. It's when everybody's kicking off at 3 o'clock on a Saturday, or when all the teams are kicking off at 7:45 on a Tuesday night. I just, it makes it really difficult. Ask Joey, mate. Ask Joey. I've tried something I don't think a lot of YouTubers have tried. I've actually experimented with it a bit, doing double match watch-alongs. I've not done loads, but Joey will tell you I have experimented with it a little bit. For obviously for the final day of the season, when it's a relegation battle. All clubs play at once, so I've experimented with it a bit, and I don't think many other YouTubers actually do double match watch along. So I have experimented with it, and probably will experiment with it a bit more in the future. But like I say, it's very difficult to watch two games at the same time and commentate on them. And I'm sure Joey will agree, because he's heard me rambling on like a car banging down the motorway. So we've got Brighton now taking their 5th penalty. So we're now down to sudden death now, guys, with 4 penalties taken each and both teams banging them away. So now really into sudden death. As yep, Brighton bang that one away, and that's 5 for Brighton, 4 for United. Dunk scoring for Brighton. So are United going to equalise? We're into sudden death now, though. Yep. So thanks for that, Michael. Appreciate it letting me know, mate. As let me put that on the screen so you guys can see it a little bit better. I forget about that sometimes. That's sometimes because I've switched to StreamYard, and that's not that camera option is not available on StreamYard. It's different. So Joey is saying you did really well doing that double, mate. Thank you very much, Joey. Top man at corner. United bang that one into that top corner on this near side. But yes, thanks, Joey. I think I've tried, is it 2 I think I've tried, or 3 doubles? I think the best one I managed to do was the one with Hibs. The Hibs under 21s game. I think that was the best one. And there was another game we did that night, I think, at the same time. And I think that was the best one. And the reason was because they were staggered start, weren't they? So even though we was doing the double, they only overlapped each other for about half an hour, which made it much easier to do it because it meant that I was able to concentrate on the majority of the first game for the first hour. Then I had to do half an hour where they crisscrossed each other, and then obviously one game finished, and then I was able to concentrate on the other one after that. So yeah, but yeah, when they do actually kick off at exactly the same time, it's a bit more of a challenge to keep up to date with both of them. But thank you very much for that, Joey. Very nice of you to say, mate. To be honest, I felt like a rambling idiot doing those doubles because, like I say, just a lot more to keep focused on. But I'll keep practicing, keep practicing, and eventually, in time, if Fanden's successful, hopefully I'll have somebody else here sat at the side of me so we can do more stuff like that. I can be doing one game, somebody else can give us updates on another game. So, like I say, a lot of ideas I've got for the future as Fanden yet, guys. So United bang that one again away. So 6-6 now. Come on, this game's just going on and on, isn't it? We've had an evenly matched game with very few chances in the full time and extra time, and now we're going to penalties where neither team wants to win it. Both of them bang it. Well, both teams want to win it, but both of them banging away, and the goalkeepers need to make a difference here to try and end this stalemate. So Brighton now to take their 7th penalty. Oh, he's blazed it over the top. March has blazed it well over, high and wide over the top. Well, high, not high, wide, but well over the top of the bar. So is that the decider, guys? If United bang this one away now, they're going to win it. United, some of the United players already celebrating there on the touchline, which is a little bit disrespectful if you'd ask me. The game's not over until it's over. You got to still put the ball in the back of the net. And who we got here is Lindelof, I think it is it. Yeah. Can he keep his composure? And he slams it in the back of the net to give United the win. And United will be the one progressing to the final. And United fans celebrating there, but if you ask me, I don't think they've got a lot to celebrate. If you ask me, with the way they performed, I was expecting a much more improved performance from United after the disappointing performance they put in against Seville the other day in the Europa League. But they played better, but it wasn't exceedingly better, was it? It wasn't like a massive reaction to the Seville defeat. And Brighton evenly matched them. Tough one to take for Brighton, but like I say, they've done. I think they've done themselves really proud this season, and hopefully they are going to finish in a European place anyway. So yeah, massive respect to Brighton for their performance in the cup and also in the league. And like I say, they're looking in a strong position um, to potentially. Where are they? The eighth. Brighton are eighth. So yeah, we want to see. Obviously, now that they're out the cup, they can concentrate on the league and push up the table a bit more to secure. Um, well, let's have a look. Well, at the minute, I think I'm not sure he's eighth. I know seventh is a European place, but can't remember. Is eighth a European place? Um, no, it's not, is it? No, it goes top four Champions League, six is Europa League, and sorry, fifth is Europa League, and sixth I think is the Europa Conference League, and then seventh is the extra place. I think I can't remember how it works now, but there is an extra place in the for the winner of the FA Cup. But obviously, if the team that wins the FA Cup is already qualified for Europe by their European place, then it goes to the next team down in the league. So that's how it works. I'm sure you guys are well aware of that. So yeah. So thank God that game's over, guys. No offense, but that was a really long stream. Very boring game. First half was fantastic with you guys helping keep the conversation, and thanks to Joey in the second half helping keep me company there because that was a long second half and extra time. So massive shout out to Joey for dropping some comments in and keeping me company there because that would have been a long second half to concentrate on Saturday all on my own. So really appreciate that, Joey. Top man, thank you, mate. Honest, cannot show my appreciation enough for your support during that second half. It was very quiet in the chat. And it's understandable. It's Sunday night. People getting ready for work and college the next day. So it does go like that, done it on a Sunday night. But massively appreciated, Joey. Thank you very much. And also, thank you, Michael, for dropping in the last 15, 20 minutes. Really, really appreciated. Helped mix up the chat conversation a little bit, mate. So thank you, Michael. But yeah, really appreciate, massive appreciation to you, Joey, because like I said, that was a boring second half, mate. As you told me you were watching it. So I'm sure you know yourself. It would have been, it was a bit of a drag, wasn't it? But I can't complain. Most of the games do go by quite quickly, and you guys mostly come and get involved in the chat, so that also gives another aspect. But occasionally we do have a game that's quieter in the chat, and especially on Sundays, like I say, with people getting ready for work and college and stuff the next day. But like I said, Joey, you are an absolute star, mate. Thank you. Really do appreciate it, mate. So yeah. So Joey, I'm going to let you jump off, mate, and go and spend a little bit of time with your lovely wife and youngsters before they go to bed. And like I say, mate, thank you very much for your comments and company this afternoon. Been really appreciated. And also big shout out to all you guys that came in the first half as well. Really appreciated. Always appreciate your support. So yeah, final word goes to Stevie tonight. Stevie saying, we can't blame, Joey, final word goes to Joey. My apologies, Joey. That's because I read Stevie in your comment, mate. My apologies. Joey's final word to Joey, and rightly so. Joey saying, we can't blame Stevie, rather, we can't blame Stevie, neither laugh out loud. No, we can't, because Stevie predicted. I think Stevie gave a heads and hearts prediction at the start of the game. So, yep, nice one, Joey. Yep, good observation there, mate. Top man. And Joey also saying, cheers, guys. Have a good evening. And you too, mate. You're a star, mate. An absolute legend. Really do appreciate your comments and your company in that second half, because It was a drag, mate. It was a drag. But like I say, most games go well. You just we do occasionally have this where we have a quiet second half of a game. And like I say, with it being Sunday, understandable, people getting ready for work and stuff. So thank you, Joey. You're an absolute legend, mate. Thank you. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. Best wishes to you and your family. And like I say, enjoy the rest of your night. And I look forward to seeing you again soon, mate. Stay safe. Don't work too hard, Joey. And I look forward to seeing you again soon, mate. Take care and all the best. Take care for now, though, guys. And I will see you again soon.